at the 26-yard line. DeVazier Felton trying to make something out of nothing. Maybe down to the 15-yard line. Keon Reeves with the tackle. It's on -1 on the carry, so it brings up 2nd and 11.
And after a good gain on first down, getting 12 yards, they get a lost yardage play here on first down. Can't stay behind the chains, and they got to get it going. And we talked about Ja'Cory Lewis. We expect to see a lot of him tonight.
Lewis averaging almost 8.6 yards a carry. David to throw for the first time. No, steps up in the pocket, moves to his right side. Gets to the 27. Sawyer again involved on the stop at a 3-yard game. That's 3rd and long.
Not much going there for Daniel. Coach talked about they don't put him in position to make a lot of plays, especially in the pass game. Last week they threw the ball only 5 times. He's young, but he's still learning. But it's good to get that experience here in this 3rd round.
That's your worst nightmare. 5 passes in a single game.
Oh, my worst nightmare ever.
3rd and, let's call it 9. Intercepted near sidelines by James King, the senior cornerback, hyping up the home crowd.
And there it is. That's the one thing that Coach did not want to do is have a turnover. And you get a turnover on your first series, giving them great field position. North Cobb is going to be in great field position right now, going in for a score. The
5th interception of the year for David. And of those previous 4, 2 were on Hail Marys that either ended games or ended halves. So really, it's only 3rd pick of the season. 1st and 10 for Tyler Queen. Javante Herod. Fake it to him, wrapped up, brought down here the 40-yard line. Kelsey Griffin, who's going to South Carolina, 6'3", 290 pounds, DJ. That man is a load.
That kid is. I mean, he has 16 sacks on his career. He has 4 in this year. He had 4 in one game against Duluth. And he didn't even get blocked on that last play. You got to find out what Kelsey Griffin is if you're North Cobb.
Leon Jordan lines up in the slot for Tyler Queen, the quarterback. Quick toss near side to Xavier Borishati. Borishati has it inside the 25-yard line for an 11-yard gain. Let's take a look at that Warriors offense. Again, Queen, the quarterback, 6'2", 220, just a sophomore, but definitely the leader of this squad. Howell, Czar, McQuaid, Minot, Davis up front. We saw Borishati with the first reception. His 43rd of the year. He is the #1 target for Queen. Then you got Herod and Nick Miller in the backfield. Queen, right side.
Short. He's short.
All right, what do you do right now if you're Shane Queen, the head coach of North Cobb, DJ?
Well, I think you're still learning the game. You can go for it. You got an explosive offense that's used to picking up big yards, and you see they're going for it, didn't even think twice about it.
Herod to Queen's left. Queen looks towards his father on the sidelines. Shotgun formation for the Warriors. Throwing near side. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Miscommunication right there. You can see it there. They're all over Xavier right now. They wanted to run that quick screen again, and he didn't get the call. You can see it from here. Everybody else is going for the screen. Xavier did not get the screen call. They have a miscommunication, and good job there by Mill Creek. I mean, they got him off the ball. They got him off the field after that big turnover.
So a turnover for Mill Creek. Oh, an interception and a turnover on downs for North Cobb. Scoreless first quarter, 8:52 to go in this quarterfinal game. Ja'Cory stood up by Sean Daniels, who leads this team in tackles. Lewis a week ago, well, in their first 2 games, DJ, 595 yards in the playoffs and 8 touchdowns.
Wow. That's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 25-yard line. We have an official's timeout. All right, quick stoppage play, but Daniel David back at it. David Jacory breaks one tackle, but not a second. Hakeem Sawyer again.
It's a very, very stingy North Cobb defense right now. That first big run by Jacory, nothing else has been made. And you see that Hakeem Sawyer, one of the leading tacklers on the team with 126 tackles on the season. That tell you this guy has a nose for the football. I saw this kid out here when nobody else was out here at 5, 6 o'clock warming up, getting ready on his own out here by himself in the middle of the field.
3rd 6. They were picked off on that last 3rd down. In motion is Devasier Felton. Lines up on the far side. David with time, steps up in the pocket, feeling the heat from McQuaid. Dives, loses the ball out of bounds, and I think the spot will have enough for a 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain. Latrell Gibbs forced him to the sidelines.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's miraculous how he got out of this. I mean, it's a good job of him not forcing the issue again, throwing another interception. But it looks like they don't even want to tackle him. I think he's going to be just a little bit short.
I think he has.
We'll see here, Zach.
I think you're right, DJ, by about a half a football. The quarterback always knows.
Come on, man. You got to believe these eyes. I see it all.
All right, so it's 4th and inches. Ball at the 32. What do you do with your coach, Jarvis?
Punt this football right now. You have to punt this football.
Jake Richards is their punter. Averages about 34 yards a kick. And they will punt it away. So a good job defensively for that Warriors defense. They force a 3 and out. Back deep for North Cobb is Xavier Borshati. Borshati right around his 30-yard line. There's a good look at Richards, again averaging 34 yards. Rolls to his right, low line drive, bounces at the 37, and takes a Hawks roll out at the 23-yard line, where the Warriors will have 1st and 10. 7:23 to go, 1st quarter. Or scoreless here at North Cobb.
Want a great pair of shoes at a discount price?
You're at the right commercial. At Benny Shoes, we give you more for your money. That was then, and after 40 years of selling shoes, Benny's is still going strong. The great selection, the great service, and the same cast of characters, we're all still here. We still carry the best names in the business, so...
Are you in trouble?
Can't help you.
Is your back hurt?
I would suggest you see a chiropractor.
We're all here ready to serve you. Benny's Shoes and Repair, an Atlanta tradition since 1909.
Money doesn't just appear out of nowhere. That's why we give you more delish for your dollar with Checkers Crave Crusher deals. Get your taste buds kicking with our spicy chicken. Get your bacon on with our bacon cheddar crisp. Craving a classic? Make it a juicy Checker burger. 3 great flavors, $1 each. Crush your cravings at Checkers. Feast on. Love loaded fries? Get them loaded 3 different ways, only at Checkers.
Dear Honda, thanks for the deal you got my sister at your holiday sales event. Shotgun! Rides in our Civic are full of valuable information.
Tim's parents are gone. Party!
Interesting. Plus, my iPod connects to the car. And since she saved so much, she's going to be a lot nicer. Love, Samantha.
More happiness with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a great deal on the 2012 Civic at your Honda dealer.
Queen slings it to Borshati. He cuts upfield to the 35. Nice gain on 1st down. Rather 30, not 35. 6-yard gain. Patrick DK with his 1st stop tonight. A little hurry-up offense for North Cobb. After the 6-yard gain makes it 2nd and 4. On the ground is Herod. Took that Queen, kept it. Confused me up here, DJ. Nice job selling it. They didn't pass.
All about the trickery.
Yeah.
Nice job of disguising, though. This is something they want to get going. They want to get Queen on the perimeter. They want to get him running. I mean, he has over 800 yards on the season. I mean, he's a pretty big-looking kid out here, only a sophomore.
861 yards coming into this game. Near side, Borshati has a hole. Borshati across midfield, showing off his wheels. Push out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Michael Leonard pushed him out of bounds, but it was after a 31-yard gain.
Xavier has some wheels. I mean, this is the third time they've tried to run this little receiver screen. And this kid averages 20 yards every time he touches the ball. I mean, he gets north and south in a hurry.
Great block from John Howell, the big left tackle. Getting downfield, freeing him up, and quickly it's Herod. Herod, the second leading rusher on this team in terms of attempts and yards. 5 total touchdowns last week was Herod.
The good thing about this offense, everybody has to be able to catch the football. You can see in all their stats, everybody catches the football and plays a role in this offense.
Herod again. Michael Leonard and Zach Turner combined on the tackle.
See, this is the one thing about this hurry-up, no-huddle offense. Defenses are going to be very bland. They're going to run the same coverage, the same fronts. They're not going to blitz too much because they go too fast.
Yeah. Javonte Herod to the left of Tyler Queen. Queen trying to pick up a block. Does. Inside the 20-yard line. 6-yard gain on third down, so make it a first down. Zach Turner with another stop, but the drive extends. Under 5.5 to go first quarter, scoreless ball game.
It's nothing but a quarterback lead here. I mean, they're counting on Queen to get the hard yards, and he gets them.
Queen toss, Borshati splits 2 defenders to the 14. It's a 2-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 8.
I'm going to guess they want to give Borshati the ball. 4th down, we see that same screenplay. But if it's working, you go back to it. He's picking up positive yards every time on it.
The sophomore from the gun going to the right this time as a few receivers in the end zone. Leon Jordan there throws his direction. Falls incomplete, brings up 3rd and 8.
Something different. They're getting Queen on the move, getting him outside of the pocket. He has that threat to run. He also has a threat to throw it. He has a pretty good arm. You see it. He puts it on the mark. Just can't come down with it.
Big 3rd down situation for the Warriors. 3rd and 8, ball at the 14-yard line. Herod to the left of Queen. Queen looking corner of the end zone, has a man open. Cameron Albright has it inside the 5 for a first down, North Cobb.
Love the route concept there. Nothing but a corner route by the inside slot player. The defensive back is playing inside leverage, so he knows he has it right now. And look at the touch by Queen, laying it out in between that slot player and the safety.
18th reception of the year for Albright. Queen calls his own number up the middle for a Warriors touchdown.
What else did you expect there? The big Queen bringing it in for a touchdown from 2-3 yards out. Gotta like the drive, coming back after getting none done on that first one. Quarterback lead draw. Queen finds the hole. Doesn't go exactly where it should be, but he finds the hole and he has to go for the end zone. #16th touchdown of the year for him.
Number 1 on the squad in rushing touchdowns. Tyler Queen makes it a 7-0 North Cobb lead. They lead at 4:36 to go first quarter. It's our Sports Zone Friday game of the week, quarterfinal playoff action.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
right? Dude.
That's Clay Matthews.
Hey.
It's Clay Matthews.
You want some?
Yeah. Thanks.
The Big Zack Snack Meal. 3 of our delicious chicken fingers, crinkle fries, Texas toast, and Zack sauce. Served with a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5.49. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Before you do your holiday shopping, buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now, earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now, earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel.
Happy holidays from Kroger.
What an environment here tonight at North Cobb High School.
Love it. They are rocking. Looks sort of like what's going to happen tomorrow in the Dome.
Instead of orange, you might have a little red.
Oh, yeah.
There's Queen, who engineered a 10-play, 76-yard drive. Took 2:54 off the clock and resulted in a 4-yard touchdown run. There's some space. Far side. Nice moves. Michael Cheeks. Near midfield, Mr. Cheeks.
Big return there. Taking that momentum right back and giving it to Mill Creek after the score. Nice return here. Cheeks gets out on the corner and turns on the speed there.
Let's see what David Daniels can do now. Or known as Daniel David. 1st and 10. 4:26 to go, first quarter. Ball near midfield for the sophomore. Attempts his second pass tonight. The first one was intercepted. The second one overthrown, looking for Cheeks. A little too far. Good coverage over the middle by Latrell Gibbs.
Like what Mill Creek's doing, though, they're actually putting the ball in the air. They only threw it 5 times last week. I think they've already got up to that point now. They're letting the ball fly. They're letting it loose. You got to like that one-on-one. They just didn't hit it.
I feel Ja'Cory Lewis will carry it, and he does. Lewis up the middle. Gets across midfield, but Jaleel Kuku, second leading sack master on the Warriors defense, with the stop along with that man, Kelvin Ume.
If it's one guy they got their eye on, it's number 28. They're going to make sure at all times they know exactly where he is on the field.
3rd and 7 for the Hawks. They are 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions in this opening quarter. Whistle. Igosa Agbonge might be the guilty party. Number 9 for the Warriors. I think it was on Igosa Agbonge, number 9, senior. 3rd leading tackler for the Warriors D. So it's a 5-yard pickup on the penalty. 3rd and 2. They run the option. Ball's loose, and I think the Hawks have turned it over to the Warriors.
I think they got it back.
Ooh, very in. I think you're right, DJ. North Cobb could not hold on. Fight still going on the bottom of that pile. Jordan Sylvain might have saved Mill Creek from turning it over. Number 22 right there in the middle of your pile. 5'8", 180 pounds, I think, was the last man to hold on to it.
And Coach Jarvis talked this week about he believes whichever offense makes the least amount of mistakes will win this game. His offense has already made 2 key mistakes early in this game. One has them down 7-0 right now.
Kick away. Boris Shoddy tells everybody to get away. And the ball will roll into the end zone. The 49-yard kick, but it's a 20-yard comeback on the touchback. So they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 20. 3:03 to go first quarter. North Cobb up 7 with the ball. When we come back on our Sports Zone Friday Game of the Week presented by Kroger.
Channel 2's Friday Night Football on MeTV is brought to you by Georgia Best Chevy. Come into your Georgia Best Chevy dealers for Georgia's best drive. And by Zaxby's. Indescribably good. holiday season celebration continues with Channel 2. It's the Children's Christmas Parade, benefiting Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. The fun kicks off live tomorrow at 10:30 on Channel 2. Brought to you by these fine sponsors.
A kitty book. Now everyone will know I'm still single. Yay.
Oh, man. This is going to go straight in the trash.
Oh, I'm going to look like a mountain of cotton candy.
I'm going to accidentally leave this behind tonight.
Let's never do this again.
Give a better gift this year. Give someone a chance to win up to $3 million with the Jingle Bucks Instant Games, new from the Georgia Lottery.
Fail, Droid powers through. Introducing the new Droid Razr Max HD by Motorola. Now more than ever, Droid does.
Tyler Queen, 1 touchdown for the young sophomore, his 16th of the season. And all handed up straight up to Javante Herod, pushed back. Forward progress, maybe has a gain of 1.
Nothing going in the middle right there. They clogged that up in there, give him no room to run.
Yeah, Kelsey
You got to believe
Griffin.
Queen, yeah. I mean, go ahead, Zach. You got to believe Queen is going to be getting the ball.
Queen into the flat, incomplete. A little low. Herod, a little too low for the junior to reach for.
They had pretty good coverage, though. I mean, even if he catches the ball, he probably gets tackled where he catches it. So maybe Queen was throwing it away. Maybe he saw it and said, we're not going to get anything out of this.
3rd down and 9. 1 for 2 in this opening quarter are the Warriors on 3rd down. Queen, pocket to throw with, steps up, looking deep, overshoots Boris Shoddy, and it's intercepted by Mill Creek. Zach Turner with his 4th interception of the season.
That's just, you can't have that. I mean, they're going for a shot play, but if it's not there, that's where the sophomore in Queen has to get better. Even if it's not there, you see his coaches telling him they're backing off. They're deep already. The safety is already back there. You can't force it into double coverage to your big-time player, Xavier.
Daniel David. Sophomore quarterback for the Hawks in the gun. That's Lewis. 7-yard gain. DJ, just, if I were said, would that look like a 7-yard gain? There's no way, man. It looks like maybe 2 or 3. Next thing you know, the pile ends up, and it's +7.
You're right.
DeVazier fell this time.
That's what you get from a good back, though. He never quits on a play. He never quits on a run. That's why he got 7 yards. And even though they didn't pick up much there, it still keeps them in a 3rd and manageable situation that they can get it.
They have not converted on 3rd down tonight. It's 0 for 3. Lewis, 5 carries, 25 yards. His 6th carry, he's tripped up, and he's going to be short.
Won't convert on this one either.
Now 0-4 on 3rd downs. Daniels again with the stop defensively for North Cobb. It's good pressure up front from that line. Just closed that hole right away. And they're going to bring in a punting unit of Jake Richards. And what I'm feeling, DJ, that at one time tonight they're going to set up a punt. Because look, a fake punt. Just look how much time Richards has. He rolls out, and he's had time to convert on a 4th down.
They call it rugby-style kicking. And if you don't be aware of it, you're right. He can just take off and run.
Good kick right here. Rolls inside the 5. And the Hawks special teams unit on a 51-yard kick will bring it dead near the 1-foot line. 38 seconds to go, first quarter, 7-0 North Cobb. The Warriors with the ball. They lead at 7-0 on a 4-yard touchdown run from Tyler Queen. But they are backed up deep in their own territory. Heron gives them some breathing room. Nearly a first down on the first carry.
Yeah, and when I saw them bring the safety up, they had 10 guys in the box, and I felt if he got any seam, he's going to go 99 yards right now. And he had a chance. And you see, they got everybody up in the box. The whole box is just crowded. If he breaks it through that one seam right there, he goes 99 yards. So, tough play there. They tried to get the safety there.
Chris Dykew's held on for dear life. But they'll bring out the chain gang, give them some TV time for the first time. All right, Mr. Hawkeye, what are you feeling here? Call it, man. No cheating.
Oh, it's not a first yet. Look at that.
Shockley 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Zach Klein 0 for 1.
North Cobb 1 for 3 on third down conversions. Latrell Gibbs.
You're probably going to see McQueen in some type of this quarterback lead draw again. It's something they do on short yardage.
Third and short for the Warriors. Queen in the gun. Harrod to his left. It's going to be Queen on a similar touchdown play over the left side of the line. Pushed back, though, by Kelsey Griffin. And he will be short, I believe, of a first down.
Mill Creek heard it, too. They knew it was coming. They seen the film. They know on third and second is short. They like to give it to their big quarterback.
For two teams that score close to 40 points a game, it's been defense so far in this first quarter. North Cobb 7, Mill Creek nothing. We played one in the quarterfinals on this Sports Zone Friday game of the week.
Want a great pair of shoes at a discount price?
You're at the right commercial. At Benny Shoes, we give you more for your money. That was then, and after 40 years of selling shoes, Benny's is still going strong. The great selection, the great service, and the same cast of characters, we're all still here. We still carry the best names in the business, so...
Are you in trouble?
Can't help you.
Is your back hurt?
I would suggest you see a chiropractor.
We're all here ready to serve you. Benny's Shoes and Repair, an Atlanta tradition since 1909.
Before you do your holiday shopping, buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel.
Happy holidays from Kroger.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
Second quarter action here at North Cobb High School. 3rd and 1. For Tyler Queen, under center now. Hakeem Sawyer taps him. And that's Herod, ball loose. Mill Creek signaling they have it, and they do. Javante Herod turns it over. Zach Turner and the Mill Creek defense. Right place, right time. First turnover of the game for the Warriors.
This game just got even. I mean, if they go down and get a score, it's 2 turnovers and 2 turnovers. You're right place, right time. Good strip of the ball. Just happened to be right there, ready for it.
Yeah, Sawyer popped it out free. Brandon Harmon scoops it. Daniel David under center. Ja'Cory Lewis. Nowhere to go. Brought down by Keon Reeves.
I told you that they got Ja'Cory's number right now. He hasn't done much in his first quarter besides the first play of the game. They're not going to allow him to beat him tonight, and that's a big key to this game.
Lewis started out with the 11-yard gain, then went 2 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards, 7 yards, and 3 yards. Rolling out is David. Completes his first pass. Matthew Purcell, corner, short of a touchdown, but has a first down. Latrell Gibbs saved the 6.
Great play call right there. You got to love getting him on the corner. It's Zach. This is the naked bootleg right here. But when you throw, look how open he is. He couldn't run it there. He had to give it to him, and it was good because they had been running the ball up the middle, and they were stopping it. Now they got control on the outside.
18-yard gain has him at the 3-yard line. Timeout though on the field. North Cobb, their first of this first half, 2 remaining, and we'll take one as well. First and goal for the Hawks when we come back. 11:19 to go, second quarter, and our Sports Zone Friday Game of the Week, presented by Kroger.
Hey, look at this. I'm totally taking this back. This is hideous.
I put absolutely no thought into it.
It's so obvious.
Oh, you must think I'm still fat. I do.
I'm gonna smash this little guy with a bat.
I'll help you.
Give a better gift this year. Give someone a chance to win up to $3 million with the Jingle Bucks Instant Games, new from the Georgia Lottery.
When I first discovered Zaxby's Big Zax Snack Meal, I couldn't believe all the delicious food you get for such a great price.
Dad, Clay Matthews.
What up, player?
It used to be my little secret.
Hey, Clay.
Hey, guys.
Thanks, Clay.
But you know, once something catches on.
The Big Zax Snack Meal. 3 of our delicious chicken fingers, seasoned crinkle fries, Texas toast, and Zax sauce. Served with a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5.49. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
This is what I looked like a year ago. I was in a serious car wreck, and my injuries were serious. If I wanted to walk again, I had to go to intense rehabilitation. I couldn't work, and I was always in pain.
I'm Attorney John Foy, the Strong Arm. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me at 404-400-4000, and I'll help get you the money for your car repairs, doctor bills, and pain and suffering, so you can get back to your life again.
It got me everything I needed, so I could get back on my feet again and get back to my life.
After the big toss from David to Purcell, that's first and goal for the Hawks. Lewis straight up the middle, lowers his pads, maybe gains a yard. But it was McQuaid and Ume along with Daniels closing the gap in a hurry. And it's second down.
I don't feel like Mill Creek is going to get anything going up the middle. They're not getting any push by their offensive line up front. Caleb Kim, Johnny Troutman, Matt Kemp, they got to get some push up front if they want to run the football up the middle.
Jordan Sylvain in as a fullback for Lewis. Lewis again gets the carry, but stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job defensively by the Warriors D. Xavier Borishati can play some wide receiver and also steps up from the corner position. Look at him fly in.
They're not allowing it. I mean, everything shrinks right here. You want to give it to your big back, but I think they're going to have to do something on the outside. And here's a perfect time for Zach's favorite play if it's in their offense, and I think it is.
Third down for Daniel David. David to Lewis for a third straight time, and he walks in, flicks it to the referee, and says, take that.
They did exactly what I thought. They had to go outside. They can't go inside because they're just not getting any push right now. Hitting it on the outside, right outside the guard tackle range, not right up the middle is where they find some room. And you see they hit it right outside. They pull the guard. He kicks out that end. Easy holding for the touchdown for Ja'Cory Lewis.
They take advantage of the fumble. Get a big pass. And now a Bryson King extra point away from tying things up. Good snap, good hold. Kick is right down the middle. King now 59-61 on extra points, and we are tied at 7. 10-13 to go, second quarter. Michael Carvel's on the sidelines. Zach Klein along with DJ Shockley here in the broadcast booth. And Shock, Now I think both teams trying to find their rhythm offensively, let the cobwebs get out of your system. When you're playing in big games, how long did it take for you to, kind of, all right, got the big hit out, let's focus on the task at hand?
That was for me. It took my first completion, or it took my first time to get hit, and I was comfortable. In this big-time third-round game, these guys having a little bit more issues. Now you see going into the second quarter, the guys are starting to settle down a little bit. Both teams have 2 turnovers right now, and that's the last thing they wanted was turnovers. But it's still a 7-7 game, so it's 0-0 right now, and the kids have to settle down.
5 plays, 17 yards. Took just a minute 41 off the clock. Lewis with a 2-yard touchdown run. Again, it came after the fumble by Harry. So they'll get ready to kick it away. There's Xavier Borschatti back deep. Borschatti and Latrell Gibbs, the 2 deep returners for the Warriors. Going with a little pooch punt to the corner, but maybe some little too eagerness on the side of the Hawks as a flag is thrown, and I think they're going to be jumped and called for offside.
Little antsy. It's only going to help North Cobb, though, with their field position now. They're definitely going to get good field position.
Directing traffic is Romello Lewis. Number 6, kind of telling the special teams players where to be. There's Trenton Pruitt in the middle for the Warriors. And Colin Chu will put the ball on the tee, and they'll get after it once again. We wait to get the signal from our officials, and again, they're not going deep, just trying to a little pooch punt, put it in good position. Romello Lewis has it at the 24-yard line, gets it to the outside, hit hard at the 37-yard line, 17-yard return. And Kyle Nichols and Keanu James force him out of bounds.
Like we said, we knew they were going to get good field position. They're almost out to the 35-yard line almost, so they're going to have great field position to start, and that's all Queen could ask for.
There's Herrick to the left of Queen. Last time he touched it, he turned it over. 1st and 10, ball at the 37-yard line for North Cobb. 10:06 to go before half. We're tied at 7 here in this quarterfinal showdown. Herrick does not get it. It's Queen, and he's dragged and brought down from behind at the 35-yard line. Kelsey Griffin again. Man, is he having a monster game. It's a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 for the Warriors.
Coach spoke so highly of Kelsey. Like you said earlier, Zach, he's committed to South Carolina, and everybody is playing assignment-perfect football on this defense, and you can tell they're well coached. They're not busting any big plays. Everybody is on their point.
Toss near side. Cameron Albright. He has the ball loose into the hands of Herod.
Wow, that could have been really bad. That could have been bad for North Cobb.
But great awareness from Herod this time. I was talking to a coach about big number 33. It's spelled H-E-R-R-O-D, so it looks like Harad. And I know the PA announcer says Harad. And he was telling me when I was going over pronunciations, yeah, I call him Harad. But last week someone called him Herod, and he's like, yeah, that's my name. He's never corrected coach. So it is Herod. Queen, incomplete. And a 4th down situation now for North Cobb.
Well, Queen he got to get his shoulders turned parallel to the line of scrimmage. That's the only way he's going to complete this pass going to his left. It's already a tough play going to your left. But as you can see, when he's rolling out, his shoulders are at the line. They're going towards the sideline. That's why he can't get anything on the ball and get any momentum or velocity on the football. Get your shoulders turned toward the line of scrimmage so you can get a better pass out.
Brandon Harmon back deep for the Hawks. There's a good look at number 10. He's a senior. 2 men deep. Kicking Harmon's way. And he is at the 25-yard line, 36-yard kick, no return. 8:52 to go before half. We're tied at 7. North Cobb in this quarterfinal showdown against Mill Creek.
For your jewelry holiday shopping, buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now, earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now, earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel.
Happy holidays from Kroger.
Want a great pair of shoes at a discount price?
You're at the right commercial. At Benny Shoes, we give you more for your money. That was then, and after 40 years of selling shoes, Benny's is still going strong. The great selection, the great service, and the same cast of characters, we're all still here. We still carry the best names in the business, so...
Are you in trouble?
Can't help you.
Is your back hurt?
I would suggest you see a chiropractor.
We're all here ready to serve you. Benny's Shoes and Repair, an Atlanta tradition since 1909.
Dear Honda, thanks for getting Dad a deal on his Accord at the holiday sales event. He's so happy about Pandora, he wasn't even mad I ruined his shirt, and then tried to fix it. The rear view camera means the reindeer might make it till New Year's. Plus, he saved so much, it's been a great year for presents. Sincerely, Pete.
More happiness and standard features with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a deal on the all-new Accord at your Honda dealer.
The cheerleaders definitely getting the crowd hyped tonight. With Daniel David back in on offense. Option, Lewis makes a move upfield and check him out. Ja'Cory Lewis takes 3 guys to finally bring him down near the 25-yard line, but it's a little late because he ran 48 yards for a first.
There's the reason why this kid has rushed for over 2,000 yards this year. We talked about him having carries of 2 yards, 3 yards, 7 yards, and then he busts one out for 48. He shows you the speed. He shows that he can get to the corner and ride.
73 yards on 10 carries. I went to Kansas, and I know that's 7.3 yards per carry. That's below his season average of 8.6. 31 touchdowns for that young man.
A good stat on Ja'Cory Lewis is he is 131 yards away from the Duluth Star and Heisman Trophy winner George Rogers. 131 yards away from breaking that record.
He's the leading rusher in Gwinnett. And he'll get it again. But a solid job there from the Warriors. Keon Reeves and Daniels.
There it is again. Even on the long run, they ran an option to the outside. This time they're trying to go back to the middle. They're trying to force their way in this middle of this defense. And McQuaid and Ahman, they're not having it up the middle. They got to play on the outside.
3rd and 9 for the Hawks. They are 1 of 5 on 3rd downs through the first quarter and a half. We'll finally get the officials to set things up, and we're good to go. 7-17 in county. Play action. David rolling to his left, squares his shoulders, and keeps it. Thinks about diving for a first down, but he'll run for one instead.
You know what? I think the Mill Creek offensive coordinator is listening to us in the booth right now. As soon as I say get outside on the corner, they get on the corner and they get positive yardage. And he sees it as well. I mean, there's not much going on up the middle. Both times they got on the corner, they've been successful plays.
Ja'Cory Lewis stands 2 yards behind David. Mill Creek offense looks towards Coach Shannon Jarvis in his 9th season. He opened Mill Creek School 9 years ago. Option, late pitch. David had it, lost it, picked it up again. We'll do the right thing and get out of bounds. Keon Reeves forced him to the sidelines, along with Jerry McQuaid.
Not a place where you want to have miscues, not the place you want to have issues, especially you're going down towards the red zone with a chance to go up on this North Cobb team.
Officially no gains, 2nd and 10, ball at the 17, under 7 to play, second quarter, tied at 7. Pump fake, corner of the end zone, looking for Michael Cheeks, has it, incomplete, tipped away at the very last minute by Latrell Gibbs.
Great play by Latrell. They tried to double move. They tried to pump the corner, but the corner was playing zone coverage, so he was looking right at the quarterback. He didn't go for the pump. He's sitting back there waiting on the play, and that's why he's able to almost get this interception. But great play on the outside, almost coming down with it.
Both players timed their jump perfectly. And it falls incomplete. 3rd and 10. For Mill Creek. Looking for their first lead of the night. Daniel David, far right side again, has a man, first down. Eric Ritland, the team's #1 receiver. 4.6 speed, DJ. Now, he's coming back from a broken foot, so even though his numbers are not #1 wide receiver numbers, he is their #1 target.
Yeah.
Made just his second start a week ago, coming back from that foot injury. Ritland was expected to be the starting quarterback, but again, he broke his foot during the summer, and that's how David was thrown into the starting mix. First down, up the middle, Lewis, still on his feet, crawling, and they're going to mark him down at about the half-a-foot line. Let's call it, yeah, I mean, you can't get much closer than that. It keeps Sawyer, saves a touchdown, but you're in 4-down territory for Lewis.
Great run there. He's running hard again. Like I tell you, they're going to try this middle again. Maybe QB sneak.
QB sneak over the left side. David, touchdown. Hawks on top for the first time tonight. Mill Creek on a very, very pretty drive. Takes their first lead of the night.
Nice job. And it's all set up by the big 3rd down play. The previous play when they tried to get it in, you see the quarterback sneak here. But the big play led up to it was the play to the sideline by Ritland. They were in man coverage, and they couldn't get out of it, man on man. Ritland beat his man for the first down.
King is pure. 6:18 to go, second quarter. Mill Creek on top, 14-7. Coming up in a little over 6 minutes, we're going to head to Atlanta, our Midtown studios, and check in for the Georgia Best Chevy halftime show. Performances from both bands and more. It's coming up with Miss Heather Catlin on the Georgia Best Chevy halftime show. No panic from Shannon Jarvis's crew as they go down the field. 9 plays, 75 yards, took 2:34 off the clock. 75-yard drive.
Great drive. I mean, great drive. 75 yards, 9 plays. That's the kind of drive you look for when you're drawing up plays and you're drawing up a great drive. They drove it down there. I mean, a little run, a little pass. They got it in and scored.
So we'll get the officials to get set. And North Cobb will await the kick from Mill Creek, and they go again to that left side. Gibbs to the 32. So a pretty good field position for Mr. Queen in this Warriors offense. Coach Queen, I was talking to him before the game, DJ. Just a great young man. He's a great man. He's led this team to a 10-2 record overall. They've won 5 straight games. His son throws far side, maybe a yard. To Boris Shoddy. Actually, they're going to lose one.
Tyler's just forcing the issue a little bit right now. He's trying to make everything a perfect pass. He's a little behind guys. He's throwing guys low. We saw that throwing into the flat. He has to calm down and just throw the football. He's thrown for over 2,100 yards this year, so he knows how to throw the football.
There's Tyler. Trip wide receivers to his right. 2nd and 11. Ball at the 30. He'll move Harry to the left side. Trying to set up the screen, possibly to Jordan. Thrown over the middle. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Boris Shoddy. And it's 3rd and 11. There's Coach Shane Queen. I was speaking with him before the game, and he told me an interesting nugget that when he went to Tennessee Tech, the defensive coordinator there, Mike Smith.
Really?
Of the Atlanta Falcons.
Wow.
He said he and Smitty's still very tight. He has utmost respect for Coach Smith, saying despite all of his success, he remains the humble and loyal man he was so many years ago. Still keeps in touch with many of his former players. There's his son completing a pass to Cameron Albright. Good coverage from Harmon.
Short.
And it'll be 4th down.
He's short, yeah. You see Queen there. I mean, he doesn't look like the kid who started this game out. You can tell he's wearing his emotion on his sleeve right now. He got his head down a little bit. He has to step his game up, and it's still early. He's throwing a couple low, a couple to the ground, but he has the ability to throw the football. He just has to calm down.
Keanu James and Brandon Harmon standing at their own 30, awaiting the punt. Low punt. Queen gets it away. Harmon signals for the fair catch. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 4:45 to go before half. Mill Creek with the ball, up 7.
Oh, a kitty book. Now everyone will know I'm still single. Yay.
Oh, man. This is going to go straight in the trash.
I'm gonna look like a mountain of cotton candy. I'm gonna accidentally leave this behind tonight.
Let's never do this again.
Give a better gift this year. Give someone a chance to win up to $3 million with the Jingle Bucks Instant Games, new from the Georgia Lottery.
This is a special message from AT&T.
It's no secret that the price of things just keeps going up.
But we have some good news. It's our bundle price promise.
A price you can definitely count on for 2 whole years. From AT&T.
A great price for a great triple play bundle.
Call now. Bundles with Uverse TV, internet, and home phone start at $89 a month. Now get the same great price for 2 years.
Switch today and get a total home DVR included, free for life.
You get reliable high-speed internet on our advanced digital network. Choose from speeds up to 24 megs.
And with Uverse TV, you can record 4 shows at once on your total home DVR and play them back in any room.
So call now. Uverse triple play bundles start at $89 a month. Now get the same great price for 2 years.
With a total home DVR included, free for life.
It's a triple play bundle that's hard to beat. Same great price, 2 whole years. Price promise.
That has a nice ring to it.
Only from AT&T.
Welcome back to North Cobb High School. Daniel David and Mill Creek in on offense. 4:45 to go, 2nd quarter. They fake the handoff to Lewis. Rolling right as David has a man in the middle of the field. It's complete to Matthew Purcell. Purcell across midfield, still on his feet inside the 40. Trying to push his way past James King, and he does. A huge gain, 43 yards. David to Purcell.
Zach, did you tell them you like the naked bootleg? Because they're running this naked bootleg right now to perfection. And we talk about having nothing going in the middle of the field. Look at it. There's nobody within 20 yards of it. This is the 2nd time they run this exact same play, and he's been open in the exact same spot.
I'm telling you, man, my calling was an offensive coordinator. Called the same play over again. David will call his number this time. He has a 1st down. Daniel David has his Hawks offense in gear. Back-to-back drives with back-to-back big plays have set them up in prime position to add more points.
Yeah, you're right, Zach. I mean, this Mill Creek offense is moving now. Like we talked about, they have calmed down. They're starting to hit their stride now, and everything they're doing is working. And North Cobb has to find a way to slow them down.
They're averaging 452 yards of total offense a game, 317 of that coming on the ground. David Hands off to Ja'Cory Lewis. And he takes DJ's advice, gets to the left side. But Akeem Sawyer, and McQuaid, DJ, they're holding their ground.
They're finding all of their success running these stretch plays to the outside. And they're working. Stretch plays and naked bootlegs, get them on the corner. Anything on the outside, they're running really well.
Coach Jarvis telling us his team has really come together, playing with so much togetherness and chemistry. As David steps up in the pocket and showing off his wheels, heads to the end zone, no one in front of him. 6-yard touchdown. Check it, 16-yard touchdown.
Great improvisation there. Man, he went and just made it up, and look at that. We got to see they're starting to feel a little bit now. You see Xavier there, he's feeling a little frustrated. But Daniel just made a great play there. He went out, they didn't see anything open, and this is what we call learning right here. He's being mature. He's not throwing it into cover like he did the first time with the interception, taking it down. He got a field goal good. Now they're up 21-7.
21 unanswered for Mill Creek. Nothing was open for Daniel David.
And they run that same naked bootleg, and he's looking for his crossing route. It's not there. Nobody backside, keeps containment, and it's all there for Mr. Daniel. Look at that. No, nobody backside waiting for him.
Quick drive again. 4 plays, 75 yards. Took less than 90 seconds off the clock. 1:23 to be exact. 16-yard touchdown run from David. You see his numbers. 7 rushes, 2 touchdowns. It was set up by the big pass play over the middle to Purcell. In a 21-7 ball game.
It looked like it was going to be all North Cobb early. Mill Creek's found something against that North Cobb defense, and they're exposing it right now.
Cameron Albright picks up a block. Albright upended at the 30-yard line. Great tackle in the midfield by Chris Dykute. 19-yard return. Now that's 3:05 to go, DJ. You get the ball.
You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time with this type of offense to move the football. There are no huddle, fast-paced offense anyway. So time is not a big factor for them. And they still have 2 timeouts left.
They also get the ball to start the second half. 1st and 10, Warriors. Ball at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Queen. Looking to his left, pump fakes, and hold on to it. Gained a few. Pocket closed quickly by Griffin.
Nothing there.
Let's go down the sidelines for the first time in the second quarter to Michael Carvel. Michael, what you got?
Yeah, guys, talking about number 94, Kelsey Griffin. Anybody who follows recruiting knows the story about him. A couple months ago, he publicly committed to the University of Georgia, DJ Shockley's alma mater. He went on TV, ESPN and everything. He called the Bulldogs later that night, and they did not accept the commitment. So, being the good person that he is, he did not throw Georgia under the bus like some people would have, and he ended up committing to South Carolina. And guys, we know how this story is going to play out. He's going to come back and get some revenge against for Steve Spurrier against the Bulldogs over the next 4 years. DJ?
Well, Michael, you cover recruiting better than anybody for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. You know this area. Why did Georgia, was it just miscommunication? One would think if you're such a talented individual, you would know you're committing and they would accept you before you make that commitment.
Yeah, Georgia was aware of what type of play, guys.
Albright on a 14-yard gain, DJ, and Michael on 3rd and 9, so it's a first down.
Yeah, great play by Queen there. He was dead to rights. They had the sack on him. He gets away from him, finds an open receiver, and great play here by Albright. You see the escapability and then keeping his eyes downfield to get to Albright to make a big play.
So a fresh set of downs for Tyler Queen. Queen in rhythm. No, falls incomplete. Second and 10. Let's go back down quickly to Carvel. So what happened on that with Griffin, Michael?
Yeah, from the guys I talked to, Georgia was aware that he was going to commit, but they didn't communicate among the staff. So when he called, Georgia, they just had some other guys in front of him on their recruiting board, so his commitment was denied. Personally, I think it's something that's going to come back and haunt Georgia.
He's played a great game tonight against 6'3", 290. Number 1 on this team in sacks with 9. Number 2 in tackles. Queen feeling the heat, wrapped up. Ball is loose. No signal yet from the officials. And Queen, there he is, coming out of the pile with the ball. Man, to that pocket, DJ, close quick.
They're just getting so much pressure. They're getting so much push from the middle and also on the outside. And they're just collapsing this. Look at, he's already up on the quarterback before he has a chance to even look downfield. So they're collapsing his pocket early.
Michael Leonard, number 23, who leads the Hawks in tackling. 3rd in sacks. Ripped it free, kind of like Bakari Rambo did against Georgia Tech.
Ripping it out.
3rd of 7 is Mill Creek, but it's North Cobb with the ball, and they are 2 of 7. And this is now a 3rd and 19 situation for Tyler Queen. Near side, good-looking throw, has a man in Albright, but just over the outstretched arms of the 6'2" wide receiver, and it's 4th down and long with just over 1:20 to play.
Great timing here by Tyler. He lays it out for him, and Albright has a chance right here on the sideline. He's trying to keep his toes in, but trying to secure a catch at the same time, just on the fingertips.
Albright maybe a little out of breath, hunched over. And there is B.J. Harmon, Brandon Harmon. Standing at his own 30, along with Keanu James. They'll let this one bounce, and the referee will blow dead at the 34-yard line. 1:13 to go before the half. After the 31-yard kick, they'll take over 1st down and 10. And we'll check in with Heather Catlin in the WSB studios for the Georgia Best Chevy halftime show. Player interviews, highlights, and some pretty cool performances from the Mill Creek, North Cobb bands. It's all coming your way on the Georgia Best Chevy halftime show. Ja'Cory Lewis will wind down the clock. Keon Reeves with the stop after a 3-yard gain.
Zach, you think they're content with this 21-7 going into halftime? Think they're just going to try to run the clock out?
Yeah, I think they're going to run it. I don't know if that means run out the clock. And Lewis already, DJ, 94 yards on 15 carries.
Wow.
16th carry is another big gain and a 1st down. Ball spot at the 49-yard line. It's a 12-yard gain, and Ja'Cory Lewis is over the century mark in the 1st half.
And at the beginning of the game, we said this kid rushed over 350 yards in one game. Last week, he had over 200 yards. He had 252 yards versus Brookwood. He put together a big, spectacular game, and he's doing it again with 100 yards in the 1st half tonight.
They'll burn a 1st timeout. Do the Hawks. They have 2 remaining. Ja'Cory Lewis has given them some great breathing room, and you know it's a thing, and it's got to be frustrating for that defense because you look at the statistics: 2 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, then 30. 2 yards, 3 yards, then 16. This is a gentleman who had 37 rushing attempts in his 1st round playoff game, 40 last week. Again, 595 yards and 8 touchdowns in the 2 playoff games alone.
Wow, I mean, this kid is spectacular. He's exciting to watch. You just know at any given time he can break one and go the distance. And he showed tonight that at any given time he's going to go 2, 3 yards. Then, like you said, must run for 30 or 40 like he's done twice already.
He has a touchdown in every single game this year. He has one tonight against Duluth, folks. 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Wow.
31 on the year. That's almost 3 for every game.
that's average, I would say.
106 yards total in the 1st half. Mill Creek doubling up North Cobb on 1st downs, and they have it 1st and 10 at the 50. Lewis stopped by Kelvin Ume. Five seconds to go, and again, Lewis by the numbers. You know, that's what's so amazing. 11 yards on his first carry, then 2 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, then 8, then 3. He lost 4, gained 1, nothing, and then he busts out with a 60-something yard return on the ground. Then 3, then 4, then 2, and then he busts one free again.
I mean, that just shows you cannot relax whenever he has the football. Because if you relax, he's going to go the distance on you and make you pay. So those negative yardage plays, they're not too big right now because he's going to bust one sooner or later.
We are in the quarterfinals. 21-7 our score. Camden County, and that one's going to be a battle. They're hosting Norcross. They won the coin flip, did Camden County. So that game for Norcross is on the road. But right now they trail by 7 in the first half. Some scores around 6A football on this final Friday night in November. Turn the page to December. Who would have thunk it? 2nd and 11, final play for Daniel David and the Hawks in his first half. With some time, throws near side, and incomplete. Mill Creek reels off 21 unanswered in the second quarter and heads to the halftime locker room up 2 touchdowns. The Hawks 21, the Warriors 7 in our Sports Zone Friday night game of the week presented by Kroger. One team season will come to an end and one will move to the Final Four. Time now to head to Atlanta for the Georgia Best Chevy halftime show. Never Catlin, and we'll be back for second half action from North Cobb.
My car wreck, I had so much stress from all the bills, time off work, and rehabilitation. I don't know how I would have gotten through it all without John Foy. He got me everything I needed. He got me $175,000.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me at 404-400-4000. I'm attorney John Foy, the Strong Arm, and I'll work hard to get you all the money for your doctor bills, pain and suffering, and everything you deserve. I'll be there for you.
Good, right? Dude.
That's Clay Matthews.
Hey,
It's Clay Matthews.
you want some?
Yeah. Thanks.
The Big Zack Snack Meal. 3 of our delicious chicken fingers, crinkle fries, Texas toast, and Zack sauce. Served with a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5.49. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
This is Channel 2's Friday Night Football Halftime Show on MeTV. Brought to you by Georgia Best Chevy.
It's a great night for football at the Emory Sewell Stadium in Kennesaw, where Mill Creek leads North Cobb at 21-7 at the half. Thanks for joining us on the Georgia Best Chevy Halftime Show. I'm Heather Catlin. The road to the Georgia Dome is just 2 wins away, and right now, the Hawks are showing they want to make that trip to Atlanta. They're one step closer tonight as the quarterfinal round is underway. It's been a great game so far, so let's get straight to the highlights. First quarter, North Cobb quarterback Tyler Queen takes a snap and keeps it, finds a hole off left tackle, and makes it into the end zone. Extra point is good. Warriors get on the board at 7-0. Second quarter, Mill Creek with the ball, looking for payback. Senior Ja'Cory Lewis gets the handoff. Third straight carry, takes it in for the score. Hawks tie the game 7-7. Now under 7 to play. Hawks with the ball after a huge third down conversion to keep the drive alive. Quarterback Daniel David takes it in from 2 yards out. Now this gives Mill Creek their first lead of the game, 14-7. Now with less than 4 minutes left in the half, the Hawks score one more time, putting them up 21-7. Now these athletes excel both on and off the field. Before practice starts on the gridiron, they have to concentrate for 7 hours in the classroom. Tonight we show you what it's like to be a student at North Cobb with Principal Dr. Philip Page.
North Cobb High School, we are awfully proud to claim 2 cities to be our own, the city of Ackworth and the city of Kennesaw. Working with these cities and their leadership makes being principal at North Cobb High School a whole lot easier. They provide our students and our staff so many wonderful opportunities, both in the classroom and outside the classroom. In the classroom, our students have many opportunities. Some of the opportunities involve taking advanced placement classes. North Cobb High School, we offer over 20 advanced placement classes, and last year, 1/3 of our graduating seniors were able to go to college with college credit from one of these classes. Also, we have one of the state's best CTAE programs where students are able to get industry certified credit, and they will leave North Cobb High School ready to immediately impact in a positive way our community and in the workforce. Academically, North Cobb was recognized by the Governor's Office last year as being a Platinum Award winner for student achievement. We were one of only 8 high schools in the state of Georgia to show the greatest student achievement. At North Cobb High School, we have one of the nation's finest ROTC programs. For the 3rd consecutive year, our ROTC program is a distinguished academic unit, and they are known nationally for their participation and for their achievements. Outside the classroom, our students have many opportunities, whether it be in athletics, in the arts, or in other clubs. This year, our band was named grand champion of one of their competitions. In athletics, many of our fall sports have made the state playoffs. Last year, we had tremendous success as we were in the top 10 in the Director's Cup for most outstanding athletic programs in the state of Georgia. As principal of North Cobb High School, I'm extremely excited about our opportunity to play in this elite matchup against Mill Creek High School. Our Friday nights at North Cobb High School is a special time for all of our students and our community to come together and cheer on not only our Warrior football players, but also our outstanding band and our great cheerleading squad who get our fans fired up and ready to go in the stands every Friday night.
Another big thank you to Principal Dr. Philip Page. Well, now it's time for the pageantry of the game. We have 2 great bands here from both North Cobb and Mill Creek. First up, the Pride of Mill Creek. The band is under the direction of Eric Mason, and the drum majors are Brett Rayford, Tyler Emery, Kayla Hopkins, and Laney Hudson. Tonight's show is titled Swarm. Let's listen up. Now, this 170-member band has been busy this year, participating in several competitions. It's a 2-time Bands of America regional finalist, and it's also the bronze medalist in the 2012 Western Carolina Tournament of Champions. Let's send you back down for more from the Pride of the Mill Creek. to come, we'll hear from the North Cobb High School Warrior Marching Band, and we'll introduce you to this year's Motley & Associates Athlete of the Year.
Channel 2's Friday Night Football halftime show on MeTV is brought to you by Georgia Best Chevy. Come into your Georgia Best Chevy dealers for Georgia's best drive.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
Before you do your holiday shopping, buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel.
Happy holidays from Kroger.
Money doesn't just appear out of nowhere. That's why we give you more delish for your dollar with Checkers Crave Crusher deals. Get your taste buds kicking with our spicy chicken. Get your bacon on with our bacon cheddar crisp. Craving a classic? Make it a juicy Checker burger. 3 great flavors, $1 each. Crush your cravings at Checkers. Feast on. Love loaded fries? Get them loaded 3 different ways, only at Checkers.
This is Channel 2's Friday Night Football halftime show on MeTV. Brought to you by Georgia Best Chevy.
Welcome back to the Georgia Best Chevy halftime show. At the half, Mill Creek leads North Cobb 21-7. Hey guys, I'm Heather Catlin. Thanks for joining us. Now it's time for us to recognize our Motley & Associates Athlete of the Year. We had 11 weekly winners chosen from thousands of outstanding student athletes across Georgia. Tonight, we're proud to honor a young man considered a leader both on and off the field. Travis, we are so proud to announce that you are the 2012 Motley & Associates Athlete of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Travis Marshall is a true team leader at Chattahoochee High School. This quarterback is headed to the U.S. Naval Academy to continue his playing career and to study engineering. Even before receiving the award, he wanted to thank the fans, coaches, and players who made it possible.
Just thank my teammates for making me the player I am, and just thank you, everybody.
You can see how much his teammates like and respect Travis. His coaches call him an outstanding young man off the field and the kind of player they need on it.
Leader, speed, can throw the ball. So you just draw up what you want a quarterback, and Travis comes out.
His mom says this senior year has been something special.
It's been fun. It's been great to get to know his teammates because it's a great bunch of kids, and it's just been wonderful to go through the football season with them.
Motley & Associates has made a commitment to community service by sponsoring the Athlete of the Year. They presented Chattahoochee High School with a $5,000 check. Travis gets to take home the trophy.
I'm very excited. It's a huge honor, and just thank you for giving it to me this year.
He was such a nice kid. Well, we want to thank Motley & Associates for their continued support of high school sports. And congratulations again to Travis Marshall from Chattahoochee High School, our 2012 Athlete of the Year. Well, tonight we're showcasing the marching bands. And on the field now, the North Cobb High School Warrior Marching Band. It's under the direction of Greg Williams and Scott Pinnell. The drum major is Javar Williams. The North Cobb Marching Band will now present a portion of their show entitled Choices. Well, the Warrior Marching Band has 196 members this year. In October, the band earned the title of Grand Champion in 2 different contests. Now, this band is staying very busy. After performing here tonight, they'll have to get up early tomorrow morning to perform in the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Parade, which will be televised on WSB TV beginning at 10:30. Well, for now, here's more from the Warrior Marching Band. That looked really good. Well, that's going to do it for this week's halftime show. Make sure to join us next Friday for the semifinals. Coming up, we'll send you back out for the second half and rejoin Zach, Michael, and DJ as the Mill Creek Hawks lead the North Cobb Warriors 21-7. Have a great night, everybody.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
Hey, look at this. I'm totally taking this back. This is hideous. I put absolutely no thought into it. It's so obvious.
Oh, you must think I'm still fat. I do.
I'm gonna smash this little guy with a bat.
I'll help you.
Give a better gift this year. Give someone a chance to win up to $3 million with the Jingle Bucks Instant Games, new from the Georgia Lottery.
When I first discovered Zaxby's Big Zack Snack Meal, I couldn't believe all the delicious food you get for such a great price.
Dad, Clay Matthews.
What up, player?
It used to be my little secret.
Hey, Clay.
Hey, guys.
Thanks, Clay.
But you know, once something catches on.
The Big Zack Snack Meal. 3 of our delicious chicken fingers, seasoned crinkle fries, Texas toast, and Zack sauce. Served with a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5.49. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Welcome back to North Cobb High School. The Warriors at home facing a Mill Creek team that's 5-1 on the road this year. And they scored 21 unanswered points in the second quarter to take a 21-7 lead. First quarter, though, it was North Cobb on top. Tyler Queen calling his own number, 4-yard score, 7-0 Warriors. Later, following a fumble by North Cobb. Ja'Cory Lewis, 7-7. Daniel David gives them the lead for the first time. The Hawks on top 14-7 after the sneak. Next drive, nothing open for David on the bootleg, so he reverses course on the backside. Nothing but green turf in front of him. 16-yard score, 21-7 Hawks. Again, they scored 3 consecutive touchdowns in that second quarter. As we take a look at the halftime statistics, Mill Creek doubling up North Cobb on first downs, more rushing yards, passing yards about the same. But the big difference, DJ, total yards and time of possession.
Yeah, it is. And you see 13 minutes for Mill Creek, a lot of time with the ball. And that's why they're up 21-7 right now, going into this second half.
Now North Cobb will get the ball to start this third quarter, but before we do that, we want to check in with the third member of our team. That, of course, is Michael Carvel, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Yeah, guys, like you were talking about, Ja'Cory Lewis, definitely one of the biggest stories of this game. 105 yards rushing in the first half. He is a Division I talent. He's still waiting on his grades to see what happens with the colleges, but watch for him in the second half, guys.
Most likely heading the JUCO route first. Get his academics in order, and then look out for him on the D1 level. Fans on their feet here at North Cobb and across the other side on the Mill Creek.
Amped up, Zach. Look at that. They're still rocking.
North Cobb, they're down, but they're fired up. Ball on tee, and we are ready to go. Borshatti and Gibbs back deep, but again, they go high. Far side, Gibbs. Up the middle. Gibbs across the 35. Stiff arms near midfield, about the 44-yard line.
That's how you come out of the halftime with a little intensity. I like the emotion. I like him fighting for extra yards. I like him getting around the corner and making a play. It looked like it was going to be busted with the short kick. And he comes around and shows some speed and showing some fight. And they're not out of it. It's still early.
31-yard return sets him up at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for Tyler Queen. Javante Herod to his left. 3 wide receivers to the left side, but it's Herod up the middle, just rolling over his left tackle, John Howell.
He did. He ran right over his tackle. I guess he said, hey, I'm coming through here. You got to get out the way, too.
Downs, touchdown, and then back-to-back turnovers, and then 3 consecutive punts. It's the Warriors' drive. Summary in this first half of football. So the last 5 possessions, turnovers and punts. McQueen feeling the pressure, avoids one would-be tackler, still on his feet, throws for Herod, but it falls incomplete. A great run on the Mill Creek corner was Justin Atawu.
All for nothing there. That was a great play of getting away. His escapability right here, Queen, is awesome. I mean, he puts the hand down, keeps his balance, but still, he has to make that a more catchable ball. Yes, he should have caught it, but it has to be a more catchable pass.
It was Otiru with the pressure.
Nice.
Forces a third down situation. They were 2 of 8 in the first half on third downs. Has Herod in the flat, steps up, about 5 yards short of a first down, gets a first down as he takes it out of bounds to the 41-yard line. 9-yard carry for Queen. And the team's leading rusher in terms of carries, yards, and touchdowns has a first down in this third quarter.
Maybe that's what he needs right there to get going. He gets some pressure up the middle, just steps up in the pocket, doesn't force anything, and gets the first down.
Trip wide receivers to his left, shotgun formation for Queen. Fakes the handoff to Herod. It's Queen fighting off 3 would-be tacklers for a 13-yard gain. Move the sticks. Zach Turner forces him out of bounds.
They're running his zone read as about as good as you can do it. I mean, they had me fooled on that one. I couldn't tell if he had it or somebody else had it, but he gets out front, and he's bulldozing people.
7 carries, 37 yards for Queen. He is the leading rusher tonight. Herod maybe gains 2 or 3.
Finally gives it. I think he said, I need a break right here. I need a rest, so I'm going to let you carry this one, Herod.
Herod held out of the end zone tonight. Again, 5 touchdowns a week ago. 4 on the ground, 1 receiving. Toss over the middle, complete to Boris Shoddy. Boris Shoddy heading into the far sidelines. Touchdown, North Cobb. 26-yard pass and catch. And what an impressive start to this second half for the Warriors.
Absolutely. What a response. They didn't just go down and get some points. They went down and got 7 and moved all the way down the field. I don't think they had a negative yardage play on that drive. And they just went down and scored. Awesome job coming out of the second half, making adjustments at halftime, getting the screen called here, and Barshadi doing what he's doing best, getting the zone, making people miss.
Boris Shoddy's got some wheels. His 11th touchdown of the year. Warriors pull within a single touchdown. Early moments of the third quarter, plenty of time left on this quarterfinal showdown between North Cobb and Mill Creek.
This is a special message from AT&T.
It's no secret that the price of things just keeps going up.
But we have some good news. It's our bundle price promise.
A price you can definitely count on for 2 whole years. From AT&T.
A great price for a great triple play bundle.
Call now. Bundles with Uverse TV, internet, and home phone start at $89 a month. Now get the same great price for 2 years.
Switch today and get a total home DVR included, free for life.
You get reliable high-speed internet on our advanced digital network. Choose from speeds up to 24 megs.
And with Uverse TV, you can record 4 shows at once on your total home DVR and play them back in any room.
So call now. Uverse triple play bundles start at $89 a month. Now get the same great price for 2 years.
With a total home DVR included, free for life.
It's a triple play bundle that's hard to beat. Same great price, 2 whole years. Price promise.
That has a nice ring to it.
Only from AT&T.
The excitement, the pageantry, the emotion of high school football on full display here at North Cobb High School.
I think I'm a little biased. I think I want them to score because when they score, this crowd, this energy is crazy. They got the music going. They got the towels. I mean, they got it going in here.
6 plays, 55 yards, just a minute 40 into this third quarter. There's the numbers on Boris Shoddy. 5 catches, 79 yards, and a 26-yard touchdown.
It's like club music going on out here.
Kick away will float into the end zone. And now we'll see how Mill Creek and the Hawks respond.
You're right about that, Zach. I'm very interested to see how Mill Creek responds after basically getting hit in the mouth after their first drive and going right down.
Now, while North Cobb ended the first half with 2 turnovers and 3 consecutive punts, not a bad way to close things out for Mill Creek. 3 scores and then the break. Daniel David. Good numbers. Effective. 3 of 7, 71 yards and a touchdown. But he was doing it on the ground. Back-to-back touchdowns in that first half. Lewis, the story, though. 17 carries, a $105. And not much doing on first down.
I think the momentum, I think the excitement of that first score has ignited his defense as well. And they're pretty upbeat right now.
Lone setback is Lewis. 3 wide receivers, top of your screen. Cheeks, Ritland. They throw it out to Cheeks. Cheeks makes 1 man miss, wrapped up.
Still going.
I thought I heard a whistle. I think they might call it an 8-yard gain, but a flag thrown late, high into the air. Well, where the ball's spotted right now would have a first, but we'll sort things out.
That flag's in the range of personal foul area.
Our spotter, Michael, pointing about a half a dozen names. Romello Lewis, Latrell Gibbs, Jerry McQuaid.
Say all 11 guys. Somebody with an orange jersey.
This play very reminiscent of what happened last night in the Falcons-Saints game. Get a personal foul call on the Hawks. And Michael Turner maybe had a forward progress last night.
And the fumble, yeah.
And the fumble. No fumble here. Let's see if we can get another look at that personal foul after we get the call from our referee tonight. There's a call from our head referee tonight. How many penalties in this game? Just 2 penalties for Mill Creek. This will be their third. Check out what happens here. Jerry McQuaid, number 50. Watch 50 holding the face mask of Jacob Lee, and then it's Lee with the retaliation. It's always the second man.
He didn't just retaliate. He kept going after him. Jeez.
And David, right side. Big, hard tackle, Latrell Gibbs.
All that. Great play. Tackle him upside, but it's a first down.
Yes. Last lap goes to the Hawks. Nice concentration on a quick toss from Daniel David as he threw a strike.
Very accurate pass there.
Cheeks, 12-yard reception. There's Ja'Cory Lewis. 4 of 8 now is David for 83 yards and a touchdown. Or interception, rather. My bad on that. 2nd and 6, 8:50 to go. David on the fake. David with the first down across the 40 to the 44. Latrell Gibbs finally brings him down, but it's a 14-yard gain for the Hawks quarterback.
Both teams been very successful running his zone read. He can give it, he can pull it. It's hard not to go after Ja'Cory Lewis because he's played so big tonight. But David did an awesome job of putting it in there and taking it and getting some positive yards.
They fake it. David rolling to his right, throwing a nice tight spiral downfield, but it's nearly intercepted by Gibbs. You know, an interesting point that Coach Jarvis was telling us during the conference call, DJ, about Daniel David. He said, you know, I want you to try to articulate this the best you can, is that Coach Jarvis coached David Green in high school. He says, I don't want to compare the two. One was one of the greatest college quarterbacks of all time. So, just, you know, hear me out here, Zach and DJ, a little bit. He was basically saying that he has the great characteristics of a David Green in terms of just seeing the field very, very well. And we've seen that tonight. Him rolling out one direction, seeing nothing's open, biding his time, making something happen.
Absolutely. And that's maybe the 4th time they run that naked bootleg, and he's come across there and hit that crosser. That time it was not there, so he didn't force it. He tried the one-on-one deep, and you can't fault him for that. So I definitely agree. He sees the field very well, and he's only a sophomore, so he's going to get more time on task to see better.
3rd and 10. David dumps it over the middle to Cheeks. Cheeks still on his feet, dives close to a first down. DJ, call it right now. 9-yard gain. Does he have it?
First down.
First down, according to Shockley.
First down. I'm going for 3 for 3 right now.
That extra effort might have extended the drive.
Oh, they said it's 4th down. They need to ask for a measurement. Look at the extra. Oh, look at that. Throw the red flag.
Sean Daniels saved a first down with the offense on the field. Daniel David in under center gets a huge push forward from Cope, Cox, and Troutman. And that's enough for a first down. Cope, the center, the only returning starter on that offensive line. Coach uses 7 linemen to rotate amongst the 5 on the field.
After the QB sneak there, on the last play, he hit him on the underneath, but they had a guy streaking down the middle of the field wide open. If he's able to see him, it's a touchdown.
Lewis straight up the middle, has one man to beat, and he gets by him. Lewis, Ja'Cory, tackle from behind, ball's loose, And the Warriors are going to dump on it. Emmanuel Slaughter. What a turn of events as Jacory Lewis appeared to go in for a touchdown. Would have been a 41-yard run. With the ball pop free. Slaughter's there.
There is the change of momentum right there. If this North Cobb team doesn't believe they can win now, this chance right here is big. He's going in for a score, and you're going to see it, the ball gets ripped out. He doesn't even see him coming from the backside. He has to protect that, but he doesn't even see him coming.
Latrell Gibbs pokes it free. Slaughter pounces on it, and the Warriors have it after the turnover. 2 turnovers tonight for this Hawks offense. They have lost 3 games this year. Every single game, they have turned the ball 3 overs at times in which they have lost. 3 times at Brookwood, 3 times at Norcross, 3 times at North Gwinnett. They have 2 tonight.
Wow.
That's the magic number for them in terms of wins and losses, those 3 turnovers. Javante Herod with momentum now on the Warriors side, down 7, middle of the 3rd quarter.
That's an excellent point there. And every time they turn that football over, Coach said it turned into a loss. And when they won games, they've even turned the ball over 0 times or 1 time. So right now they're right in the middle. So this game can go either way depending on how they finish out this 3rd quarter and 4th quarter.
A tremendous job from Gibbs. Has never given up on that play. Lewis just 4 yards from Pater. 2nd down. Tyler Queen. Looking near side, nothing open, steps up in the pocket, throws far side of the field, has a man open, caught at the 40-yard line. Boris Shoddy inside Warriors territory. Chris Dyke brings him down, but it's a 63-yard pass and catch, one of the biggest plays of the game for the Warriors.
What a throw, what a play, what a time right there. Queen sees the field here. He has plenty of time to survey the field and sees this guy Rashadi streaking down the sideline. And at the end of the play, I think we're going to get a personal foul at the end of this play on Mill Creek. Somebody, I think it was what they called a crackback block.
6 receptions, 144 yards for Boris Shoddy. Wow. He had 842 on the year, 144 in this game.
Well, he definitely got his 1,000 yards tonight.
And there's the personal foul on the Hawks. Momentum on the side of the Warriors. Winners of 5 straight. Looking to make the semifinals for the first time since 1959.
Wow. The personal foul happened behind the play. There was not even a reason for that block, not even a reason for that hit. It was so far behind the play. No reason the Mill Creek player should have hit the guy from North Cobb.
Queen now 9 of 18 for 166 yards. And of those 166, 144 have gone to Boris Shoddy. The penalty has it at the 14-yard line. Referee still discussing the matter. So they're going to hold off the snap as they get set. I think they're trying to talk about the exact play. Queen's ready to go. So is Herod, who lines up to his left. Queen to Herod. Herod has a hole up the middle, inside the 5, still on his feet to the 3-yard line. An 11-yard gain, 1st and goal, North Cobb.
And did you see the grip that he had on them? He was not letting that football go. He had 2 hands on it as they started to pull on it. There's no way he's going to fumble this football again. Look at him lock it up. Look at, he's not giving that football up now.
1st and goal from the 3.
They score, it's going to get rockets over here, Zach.
Queen to Herod, right up the middle. Extra effort. No signal. Down at the 1. Kelsey Griffin and Chris Dyke try to strip the ball away, but a great job from Herod to hold on. And it's 2nd and goal. Can't get much closer to where the ball is than that.
Zach, Queen is going to take this football into the end zone right now. It's something like a guarantee. Look here. You can tell he wants the football.
Queen follows Sawyer in the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. 14 straight points in the third quarter, and we're an extra point away from being tied up here in the quarterfinals.
He wanted it. He's fired up now. He's not having his head's not low. He's not feeling bad for himself. The kid Queen has some confidence right now.
A.J. Bordoon ties it up at 21. All North Cobb in the second half. 14 unanswered. The last 7 coming off the fumble from Lewis inside the 5-yard line. 21 for North Cobb, 21 for Mill Creek. We roll on here at the third quarter on our Sports Zone Friday night game of the week presented by Kroger.
Channel 2's Friday Night Football on MeTV is presented by Kroger. More value for the way you live.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
Rocky Mountain Ski and Board is stocked with everything you need for your snow vacation. Rocky Mountain is the South's largest ski and board shop, and they have won the coveted Ski Retailer of the Year award 3 times. Their specialty is helping families and beginner skiers. If you are planning a snow vacation this season, surprise yourself with a trip to the most recognized store in the history of Atlanta skiing. Rocky Mountain Ski and Board, 5323 Roswell Road in Sandy Springs, or online at RockyMountainSkiandBoard.com.
North Cobb is rocking, folks. The Warriors, 14 unanswered. Kick goes to the end zone, and Mill Creek will have it first and 10 from the 20. Time now for our Georgia Lottery Scholar Athlete of the Week. It's number 26, the senior, A.J. Bordoon. Congratulations to him. Very talented, smart young man. He's a senior again. 4.3 grade point average, representing in the classroom and on the field as well. A.J. Bordoon, our Georgia Lottery Scholar Athlete of the Week, hanging out with DJ before the game. Congratulations to that fine young man for North Cobb. We'll see if the fumble on the first play, could it be the magic number? Mill Creek with their 3rd turnover of the game.
Wow.
Lewis with back-to-back fumbles.
Wow. Wow. Zach, you just talked about them having 3 turnovers and what happens when they turn the ball over 3 times. Very uncharacteristic that the ball just hits it. I mean, they didn't hit him hard. It just comes out. Now a huge chance.
Jaleel Cuckoo forces the fumble. A little trickery, a little reverse. Looking in the end zone, Cheeks throws, corner of the end zone, has a man open. Touchdown! 23-yard catch. Boris Shoddy.
You gotta love this right now. They're bringing out the tricks. This place is going crazy. They have 21 unanswered points right now. North Cobb is going bananas right now.
Cameron Albright on the reverse.
That's the backup quarterback. You got to be aware whenever he gets the football in hand. Backup quarterback comes around. Wow.
Boris Shoddy
having a game.
7 catches, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns.
He's having an all-American night. He's feeling it. His teammates coming to him, feeling it.
And look at the crowd here at North Cobb.
great to be a Warrior right now. They're feeling good. They're feeling really good coming out of halftime. They were a little down 21-7. What a turnaround, 28-21.
There's the fumble from Lewis. And then the pass in the end zone. Cameron Albright with a perfect toss to Xavier Borishati, who gets behind the defense.
That's the perfect time to do a trick play, is right after the turnover. Usually you do a trick play or you go deep. You force the ball down the field. They did exactly that.
Quick timeout here, 4:29 to go, third quarter. Albright, some catches and a touchdown pass. All North Cobb here, third quarter.
I worked on my job a long time. Never thought I'd get hurt. But when I did, I called John Foy. He got my checks coming in. I tell everyone, you get hurt on the job, you call John Foy.
I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm. Hurt on the job, get the money you deserve. Call in the strong arm.
He got my checks coming in, and he got me back on my feet again. If you get hurt on the job, you call John Foy.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
Let's see if they can get back to work. Mill Creek, they're going to go in the air. Flag thrown, late hit. Maybe that's the momentum the Hawks need to stop. Romello Lewis could be the guilty party.
Personal foul on defense. The Hawks have to slow this game down right now. It got out of control really, really fast. They got to make sure they get a good, solid drive right now to calm this crowd down, to calm this defense down, and they also give their defense some time to rest.
21 straight points in this third quarter for North Cobb. Daniel David in the flat. That's a nice conservative play and a big play. Jordan Sylvain averages 11.3 yards per game on the receiving end, and he passed that with a 19-yard reception right there.
Nice job right there, getting his shoulders around, getting upfield, and getting some positive yards out of that play. And this is exactly what they needed after the big drive, to settle themselves down, get their defense some rest, back control of this game.
28-21 our score 4 minutes ago. Third quarter. David to Lewis, who has fumbled on back-to-back runs.
You can't give up on, sorry about that, Zach. You can't give up on Jacory Lewis. He is your horse. He is your guy who's carried his team, and you can't give up on him right now.
Again, if you're just joining us, Mill Creek 9-3 on the year. Every loss they have had this season to Brookwood, to Norcross, and to North Gwinnett, they have turned the ball over 3 times. Tonight, they just hit that magic number with number 3. David going deep, says enough with those 3 turnovers. Take that. Michael Cheeks, 39 yards on the receiving end of a touchdown pass from David.
That was beautiful.
And we're extra point away from being tied.
That was beautiful. The play action, the spiral, I mean, he laid it out to him just right in stride. Look at this. He sets up, puts it out there right in stride. You can't ask for nothing better than that. That is what you draw. That's something you draw, especially when you're doing one-on-one. One-on-one outside. Your big-time player beats their big-time player, and now they're up. Tying it back up here.
We thought the final team who had the ball might win this one tonight. And after kind of a slow first quarter, man, if things picked up in this second quarter and third quarters. 3:22 to go in the third. North Cobb and Mill Creek. You know, when you get to this point of the season, DJ Shockley, it is the little things that make the difference. The 3 turnovers have led to 21 unanswered in the second half, the third quarter for North Cobb. But then they calm themselves down.
Yeah.
Daniel with time, play action over the middle. Next thing you know, we're tied. Still a lot of football left.
That might have been the biggest drive of the game right now, just because they quieted this crowd down. They got their defense some time to rest, and they were able to get some points on the board after being shut down, having the 3 turnovers, and now it's all tied up 28-28. So good things are happening right now. Excellent game. I'm glad we're here.
And I think you hit it right on the head when you say, listen, you know, Jacory Lewis is going to get the rock again. Even though he fumbled a couple times, the threat of him there, they went back to him again a few yards. That set up the play action. Touchdown.
Absolutely. I mean, he's your horse for a reason. You got to keep giving him the football because he's the reason why you're here. He had over 100 yards in the first half, so he's a guy you got to get the ball to get your offense going.
Nice return. Quickly down to Michael Carvel on the sidelines. What up, Mike?
Yeah, guys, Tyler Queen, like you have been talking about, he is the emotional leader of this North Cobb team. First half, he was a little down, and when he's down, the rest of the team was down. The second half, he has been a human highlight show of celebrations. We've got to keep an isolated camera on him because some of his celebrations have been epic.
He definitely, I said that in the first half, he wears his emotion on his sleeve, and that's exactly what he is. He's the emotional person of this team.
Just a sophomore, I asked his father, Shane Queen, you know, when did you know that your son just had the football bug? And he told me, he said, Zach, you know, when he was 7, he was talking to, you know, me and my coaching staff, because I was coaching at the time. He said, you know what, why are you running the no huddle? 7 years old, watching game tape, talking about the no huddle. Queen sets up the screen. Nice shot from Harrod to tip it to himself. Harrod dives for the first down marker, and he'll have it. Michael Leonard tripped him up, but a little too late as he gained 11, and they'll move the change. 2:34 to go third quarter, but a pickup of a first down.
Very athletic play here. Ball's a little high, but Harrod makes the play and then turns on some speed to get the first down.
That's Jake McKee. And Leon Jordan, they'll shift over to the right side. That's Leonard, who was made the tackle, a little slow to get up to each on the far sidelines. Trip wide receivers to the right for Queen to work with. Harrod to his left. 1st and 10, ball at the 38-yard line. Zach Klein, DJ Shockley, Michael Carvel, thanks for making us a part of your evening. Watching on Meet TV and online at WSBTV.com. Griffin forces Queen to the ground after a 2-yard gain. DK also involved on the stop for the Hawks.
Very assignment football. That's one thing we've seen tonight by this Hawks defense is they're not giving up the big plays running the football. They're making sure they're in all their lanes, making sure they don't bust one for the big one.
There's a good look at Griffin 94 and Augustine 95. That's about an average of 6'3", 250. In the slot is Boris Shoddy. Huge night for him. Play action to Harrod. They set up the screen to Harrod. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets back. Great stop defensively from Keanu James, who leads his team in interceptions. Here's a good look at number 5, a junior, 5'10", $165. But he's not afraid to use all of the 165 pounds to throw his weight and make a stop.
Here's a scenario of maybe going to the well one too many times, trying to get it out to Harrod on the screen or trying to get it to him in open space.
3-9 on third down conversions. Are the Warriors find a 3rd and 8 situation, just over 60 seconds to play third quarter. Queen throwing near side into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dykute, far sides, has a blocker. James picks up a block. Dykute inside the 20-yard line, still on his feet. 43-yard interception return. The 3rd pick of the year for Chris Dykute.
I mean, this third quarter has been electric. I mean, his turnovers up and down everywhere. Here is another turnover, making a play with the ball in the air and then going to try and score. This third quarter has been filled with a lot of excitement, and there's no telling what's going to happen in the fourth quarter, Zach.
Under a minute to play here in the third. We're tied at 28. On the ground is Felton. Devasier Felton. Second leading receiver for this Mill Creek offense.
Not much brewing there. They try to get up to the outside again, and North Cobb did a good job of holding their blocks and making sure they don't get to the outside. Couple-yard gain there.
Just a second carry of the night for Felton. He's averaging 66 yards a game. But they go to the number 1 back, Lewis. Tripped up. Sean Daniels. Who else but number 17?
Big key third down here. Can they get a stop right here and hold them to a possible field goal? We'll see if they'll run another play before the third quarter ends, but looks like they're going to take it to the fourth and try a big third down going into the fourth quarter.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to let the clock tick down, and we move to the fourth. 4 fingers in the air. All tied at 28. Mill Creek and North Cobb putting on a show in this quarterfinal showdown to move on to the 6A semis. 21 unanswered in the third before North Cobb tied it up in a long touchdown pass up the middle. We move to the fourth, tied at 28. It's in our Sports Zone Friday night game of the week.
Channel 2's Friday Night Football on MeTV is brought to you by Georgia Best Chevy. Come into your Georgia Best Chevy dealers for Georgia's best drive. And by Zaxby's. Indescribably good. The holiday season celebration continues with Channel 2. It's the Children's Christmas Parade, benefiting Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. The fun kicks off live tomorrow at 10:30 on Channel 2. Brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Going to go straight in the trash.
Oh, I'm going to look like a mountain of cotton candy.
I'm going to accidentally leave this behind tonight.
Oh, let's never do this again.
Give a better gift this year. Give someone a chance to win up to $3 million with the Jingle Bucks Instant Games, new from the Georgia Lottery.
Good, right? Dude.
Clay Matthews.
Hey.
It's Clay Matthews.
You want some?
Yeah. Thanks.
The Big Zack Snack Meal. 3 of our delicious chicken fingers, crinkle fries, Texas toast, and Zack sauce. Served with a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5.49. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Taking a look at other scores around the 6A ranks. Lovejoy, low-scoring affair against North Gwinnett. North Gwinnett coming off that upset win a week ago. Grayson. And Norcross, they've taken the lead at the half over Camden County. They're up 5, 19-14. We're tied at 28. David intercepted near sidelines by the man who's having one of the best games we have seen all year long. Latrell Gibbs forces a fumble and picks off another pass. What a night for the junior.
Play. I mean, that's just breaking on the football, wanted a little bit more. After he got beat on the deep pass, he said, I'm not getting beat again. Great play there, great hands.
4th turnover of the night, and they're making him pay as Herod has a monster hole up the middle. And it takes 6 Hawks defenders to wrap him up and bring him down. Forward progress to the 29. It's a 22-yard gain.
Yeah, you know, this game is going to be electric. It's just like almost what you said. Whoever has the football last may win this football game. And both teams are playing with a determination that they don't want to go home.
Sierra, defensively, the middle linebacker, tried to, to crush it away, but Nice job from Harrod to hold on tightly. Nothing doing on that first down play as we hit the early moments of this fourth quarter.
You gotta start wondering, okay, is it Xavier's time now, Broshot? Is it his time now to start getting going? You got to think Queen is going to find him somewhere on this drive to make a play.
Harrod tripped up, still stays on his feet. Shoestring tackle by Sierra, but it's a 7-yard gain. And third in DJ's favorite word, manageable.
Very manageable. It is.
Queen, 12 of 22, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 4 turnovers the night, the difference, though. As Harrod spins, extra effort, has him to the 40, and that's exactly where he needed to go for a first down. 4-yard gain, move the chains.
There's that determination there again. He was refusing to go down, refusing to let the first tackler be the guy who takes him down. And then he's rewarded with a first down, and this clock is still rolling. This offense is rolling as well.
Harrod's got his hands on his knees, a little tired here. He's definitely taking a lot of the work in the second half. Yeah. Near side, Borshati hit hard, wrapped up, and brought down for a loss. Zach Turner, who has an interception tonight, was right there all over Borshati.
Had to know it was coming. I mean, it's only a matter of time before they got the ball in one of the key players' hands, and they tried the wide receiver screen again. But Mill Creek is all over it, ready for it, and nobody blocked it. Unblocked player cannot get away from him.
And he looks tired. These guys giving it their all tonight. Winner moves on. Loser heads into December with nothing left to play for. Griffin on a stop on the short gain, and it's 3rd and long. So as we take a look at the 6A bracket, Lovejoy, North Gwinnett in a low-scoring affair. North Cobb, Mill Creek tonight. On the other side, Camden County and Norcross. Many believe that is for the state championship. But these other teams definitely showing their worth. South Gwinnett, Colquitt County. Queen avoids one tackler, stays on his feet, still on his feet, gets past Otewu, has a man open. Jake McKee near sidelines. McKee pushed out. Down at the 2-yard line. A 58-yard play from Queen, who avoids the sack not once, not twice, but 3 times. And look at the players for the Hawks. Bent over, exhausted. Check it out.
Look at here.
1, 2. Otewu, 3. Just over the outstretched arms of Turner. Down the sidelines. And everybody's gassed. Michael Leonard prevents the touchdown. Players cramping up. On a 58-yard play. Quick timeout, 9:05 to go in the game. North Cobb, Mill Creek tied at 28, but North Cobb on the door.
Want a great pair of shoes at a discount price?
You're at the right commercial. At Benny Shoes, we give you more for your money. That was then, and after 40 years of selling shoes, Benny's is still going strong. The great selection, the great service, and the same cast of characters, we're all still here. We still carry the best names in the business, so...
Are you in trouble?
Can't help you.
Is your back hurt?
I would suggest you see a chiropractor. We're all here ready to serve you. Benny's Shoes and Repair, an Atlanta tradition since 1909.
Dear Honda, thanks for the deal you got my sister at your holiday sales event. Shotgun! Rides in our Civic are full of valuable information.
Tim's parents are gone. Party!
Interesting. Plus, my iPod connects to the car. And since she saved so much, she's gonna be a lot nicer. Love, Samantha.
More happiness with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a great deal on the 2012 Civic at your Honda dealer.
Herod, Queen, Hakeem Sawyer in. Every time Sawyer's come in, they usually run his size of the line. Queen under center. Officially going to call it a 56-yard completion. Herod tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Leonard, who was shaken up on the previous pass play, with another tackle.
Great penetration. He just went low, and they knew they were coming left side. He lunged through there and got the tackle and made the play, and they're living to fight another down. If they could possibly hold them here to 3 points, that would be a major win right here for Mill Creek.
2nd and goal. Queen leans forward, follows his offensive line. No call, no touchdown. They'll blow it dead, just short. And it's 3rd and goal. Every time they've been in this situation, DJ, and you can kind of see Queen lean forward.
Yeah. I think Queen's in a situation now where he is the only one who wants the football right now.
Watch him lean forward, guys. If he goes in. Ernie McQuaid's his center. And he moves to the right side into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyler Queen. Another score for the Warriors. And they are on top 34-28.
They're definitely leaving everything they got on the field tonight. And they're going to need everything. They're going to need everything for this last 7 minutes and 55 seconds just because they're not going away. Mill Creek's not going away. We've seen their offense has the ability to score and score fast.
Back to a 1-touchdown lead for North Cobb. 7:53 to go in the season for one team. Queen with another touchdown, putting the Warriors up 7.
For your jewelry holiday shopping, buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel. Right now earn 4 times fuel points. When you buy gift cards, use like cash, save on fuel.
Happy holidays from Kroger.
Mascot represents loyalty and winning tradition. Manscot stands for legendary capability. Mascot, a figure to rally around during competition. Manscot, an icon that leads us past the competition. Mascot, a symbol revered by millions. Manscot, ditto. Combine offers on this Silverado All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,000, plus trade up for an additional $1,000 trade-in allowance. Get to your Georgia Best Chevy dealer.
It's what footballs on Friday and the playoffs in the state of Georgia are all about.
They're back at it again. It's music. I'm going to hear it all night. I know it. You got to love the atmosphere. You got to love this. You can tell this is playoff type of football. Crowd's rocking. It's packed out. Standing room only here. And we got a great game going, 35-28. 7 minutes going to game. You got to love it.
There's the young sophomore. The kick high and into the end zone. That'll be 1st and 10 for Mill Creek with the ball down 7. Three touchdowns tonight for Queen.
Yeah, he's accounted for 5 on the night. I mean, he's playing pretty good football, especially in this second half. First half, they struggled a little bit. He got down on himself, you could tell, emotionally. But his second half, he's come out and he's become a totally different quarterback.
David will pump and go, trying to find Cheeks. falls incomplete. Flag thrown. Gibbs on the coverage. Maybe slowed him down a little too much. He's having a great night, Gibbs. Maybe his reputation was trying to earn a little bit more right there, and they caught him.
Yeah, you know, those DBs, that's what they try to do. You give them a little bit, they're going to try to take it. He got caught on that one, but like you said, Zach, he is playing one heck of a game tonight, and he can't be ashamed of anything he's done tonight.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. (35-28). Plenty of time left on the clock. It's the middle of the 4th quarter.
Critical time now for Mill Creek to make sure they're taking care of the football. Because we see North Cobb's offense is really exploding in the second half, so you can't allow them to get another score up now, so they got to make sure they take care of the football.
Play action. Pressure wrapped up nearly is Ume. Somehow David gets away, but cannot go any further as Keon Reeves takes him down for a loss of 4.
He was trying to direct traffic. He got a late flag thrown in here. Daniel showed his escapability right here. We see Queen break some tackles.
That's right.
You see him direct traffic. He wants him to block him a little bit too late.
Nice open field tackle from Reeves. A personal foul called on Mill Creek. It's been a very physical game. Check out the headbutt, maybe very at the end. Oh, the quarterback, David, on McQuaid, and I think he does a good job of selling it.
You can't do that. I mean, as a quarterback, you gotta keep your composure at all times. I know that play didn't finish the way he wanted, but he has to keep his composure at all times. And just like we talked about Queen early in the game, everybody feeding off him emotionally. Everybody's feeding off your quarterback right now. Daniel can't do that.
Daniel David, coach telling us the most competitive, or at least one of them, on the Hawks squad. And there's been plenty of trash talking, and some of the Warriors defenders got under his skin. The penalty backs him up to a 3rd and 28 situation. 35-28 our scores. Zach Klein, DJ Shockley here inside the broadcast booth at North Cobb High School. Michael Carvel on the sidelines on our Sports Zone Friday night game of the week. And after a slow start, man, if these two teams really picked it up in the 2nd quarter, and then the 3rd and the 4th, we get another touchdown, back and forth, back and forth. We talked about it a little at the beginning, DJ. We thought maybe the team who had the ball last would win. And right now, it's heading that direction.
It's definitely headed that direction because both these teams have what they want on offense, and whichever defense steps up and says, hey, we're going to make a stop right here, right now, that's probably going to be the team that wins the game. But right now, it's like you said, Zach, whoever has it last will win this game.
The two teams combined for 280 yards in the 3rd quarter alone.
Wow. That's a game's worth right there.
Well, they're backed up. There's Mill Creek to the 17-yard line. David with all day to throw. Slings it, intercepted. Keon Reeves, check that. James King. The 5th turnover of the game.
And that's exactly what we just talked about could not happen. Giving them another chance, giving them a chance to put up more points on the board when their offense is pretty much unstoppable right now. And you throw an interception, force a pass that you did not need to force. But in this situation, hey, it's the playoffs, you got to go for it.
He came into this game with 4 interceptions, 3 tonight.
Wow. Wow. Those type of things lose games for you in the 3rd round of the playoffs.
James King with the pick. Harrod with the run. And North Cobb looking to take their biggest lead of the game. 7-yard run sets up 2nd and 3. Coming up on 6.5 to go. 4th quarter. A good look at that offensive unit. Getting the plays. McQuaid under center. Czar to his left. Minot, Davis, and Howell also in. Shotgun formation for Queen. He goes straight up the middle. Now cuts it to the outside. Queen looking for another rushing touchdown, but it was brought down to the 7-yard line. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns tonight, 18 on the year. Dyke, who has a pick, brings him down. And it's now 3rd down. Oh, no, he had enough for a first. So they will give it 1st and goal to goal. Ball at the 6-yard line.
Mill Creek has to find a way to stop him. They got to stop him, try to rip this ball out. They cannot let them score again and go up by 2 touchdowns.
Queen hands off. Harrod. Gang tackled at the 2. 4-yard gain and 2nd and goal from the 2. DK and Harmon. They're defensively for the Hawks. Clock ticks, under 6 to go.
Yeah, you better believe they're gonna run as much clock off as possible, and then try to get the touchdown and go up 2 scores, and force them to throw the football, which they don't want to do on Mill Creek side.
Queen has Harrod to his right. Shotgun formation. 4th touchdown of the night for Queen. Yes, sir. Untouched into the end zone.
Should have known. I mean, anytime they get near that goal line, they're going to call him one number, and that number is number 15. Mr. Queen is going to get the football. And it's going to tell 2 halves for Queen. I mean, first half they scored 7 points. Second half they have put up 35 points.
13 carries, 52 yards, and 4 rushing touchdowns for Queen. The point after splits the uprights. North Cobb averaging 41 points per game for the 3rd straight game in the playoffs.
42.
They have reached 42. 5:13 to go, 4th quarter. North Cobb up 2 touchdowns, looking to make a move into the Final 4.
Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. You know, Farm Bureau Insurance has local agents making this kind of thing real easy.
Well, your auto insurance has saved me a lot on old Becky here.
That's great. And since our headquarters are local, we'll be here for old Becky for a long time.
Harold, your dog swallowed the remote again.
Who's that?
Older Becky.
Oh. Ugh.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Dear Honda, thanks for the deal you got my sister at your holiday sales event. Shotgun! Rides in our Civic are full of valuable information.
Tim's parents are gone. Party!
Interesting. Plus, my iPod connects to the car. And since she saved so much, she's gonna be a lot nicer. Love, Samantha.
More happiness with every Honda during Happy Honda Days. Get a 2012 Civic for 0.9% APR for up to 60 months at your Honda dealer.
Of the hour tonight, Tyler Queen, a sophomore for the Warriors. 13 carries, 4 touchdowns.
It's amazing this kid's only a sophomore. This kid is just starting to peak. He's just starting to understand what this playoff football is all about. And he's having one of the games of his life right now as a true sophomore. 4 rushing touchdowns. And for him, it's been a tale of 2 halves. I mean, it has. I mean, he was down on himself in the first half, but now you can see the emotion in his face. You can see that this kid wants it bad.
Getting his offensive line, Dalton Czar, all fired up. He'll try to make a return. Big hole, tripped up. Michael Cheeks. 18-yard return. There's another look at Queen on the sidelines. North Cobb with 28 points off the 5 turnovers tonight.
Hey, 2 touchdowns ain't enough for this bunch. Let's go. Come on.
There you have it. 2 touchdowns, not enough for this bunch.
2 touchdowns.
tell the truth. I mean, it's just as fast as the turn for North Cobb. It can change just as fast for Mill Creek. They have an offense that has shown some explosion and had some big plays, and we know Ja'Cory Lewis at any given time can break one out.
Lewis been pretty quiet of late. They set up the screen to Felton. Felton slips a few tacklers, spins, tries to keep it going, and gets to the 37-yard line. 11-yard, make it 12 yards.
Anything you can, but they got to try these screens. They got to try some things down the field. This is where Daniel has to make sure he's extra careful, making sure he's making those right decisions right now.
First down for the Hawks. Looking left, throwing left, high catch, one-handed. Was it made by Devontae Felton? Yes, sir. What a grab by the junior. Just 5'7", but he skies for a great grab.
That was a great catch. Great concentration on the sideline as well. Nice long throw to the sideline. Taps it up to himself and gets feet down. That's awesome.
Lewis, by the way, had 105 yards in the first half. Only 48 the second half. Over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Ritland. Good coverage from Lewis.
Good defense right there. I mean, that's a bang play. The ball's there, good throw. He had it in his hands, but DB came across and swiped it out. Just a good defensive play.
2nd and 10, ball at the 46-yard line. Mill Creek with the ball, down 2 touchdowns. We still have 3 timeouts left. David zings it high, incomplete. Once again, looking for Ritland. And he's their speedster, DJ. Again, runs a 4.6 40. Good size. A little surprised they're not going vertical on it. Has some crossing routes over the middle. What kind of defensive formation is North Cobb setting up for Daniel David to look at?
They're in either 2 high or they're in a single high where there's zone coverage behind it, where they're keeping everything in front of them. And the safeties are bailing, the corners are bailing, so they want them to throw underneath because they don't want them to have the deep play.
In a 3-man rush, they've used that the entire night. Over the middle, incomplete again. Purcell, the intended target.
Yeah, they played nothing but cover 3 to nothing but a zone coverage. Kept everything underneath them, everything in front of them. Just makes it tough. But here's a big 4th down play here. 4 minutes to go in the game. They need this. They must have this if they want a chance at this game.
David 9 of 20, 175 yards, 3 interceptions. Mill Creek turned the ball over 5 times tonight. Has led to 28 North Cobb points. And they have a 42-28 lead. On 4th down, David flushed out of the pocket. Somehow stays on his feet, throws downfield. Intended for Felton. Does he make the play? Yes, and a flag.
Yeah, got a pass interference over there.
Oh, my. What a job from David just to avoid the sack. And then my man Felton, back-to-back terrific grabs. A one-hander. Look at the athleticism to stay on his feet, loft it. He was pushed out of bounds, so maybe that's what they're ruling. James King, who has an interception tonight.
I'm not even sure if he caught that pass. I mean, we might want to take a look at it. At the worst, they could have a pass interference, but I have to believe that ball might have hit the ground. Let's take a second look at it. Does this ball hit the ground? It's pretty close.
Ooh, watch maybe the very...
Does it move? Yeah, the ball moves a little bit. They get it to him, yeah.
It is a first down. Spotted at the 33, clock rolling, coming up on 4 minutes to go in the 4th. David in the gun. Hawks quarterback steps up, has room to throw, and he throws it incomplete, looking for Cheeks. He had some room to throw, to run with, rather. I'm sorry.
I was thinking the same thing, Zach. I mean, he had a chance to pick up some positive yards there with his legs, and he's gotten away with it a couple times throwing on the run, but sometimes you got to take it underneath and get some positive yards.
David's averaging on the year 30 yards a game. He's got 42 tonight, so above his season average. Again, a young man who threw just 5 times last week has now attempted his 22nd pass. 13 yards and a first down to Devazier Felton.
Gotta like it. They're relentless right now. They're going after it. Daniel's showing some character, standing in there, throwing this football. And like you said, he threw it 5 times last week. He's going on his 23rd right now.
Whistles, timeouts, North Cobb. Warriors second of this first half. They have one remaining of the second half, rather. This is the quarterfinals. Getting ready to go to the semifinals in 6A football. Other scores, Camden County in a game that's gone back and forth. They now lead Norcross by 1. Colquitt County all over Parkview, 31-7. That game in the third. North Hall, Beach County. North Hall up 28 in the second half. Tucker involved in a close one evening ago. They're up 4 in the fourth in 5A football. Scores around the Georgia High School Association quarterfinal night. How far did you make it in the playoffs when you were?
This is as far as we went right here in this third round right here.
Quarterfinals.
So this is cut dry right here. This is where it made right here.
8th play of the drive that started at the 25-yard line. Clock stop, 3:48 to go. David puts Felton in motion. Looking over the middle, incomplete. Good coverage from Albright. Borshati also in the vicinity, but Cameron, right place, right time. Daniel David has it locked in the middle of the field, DJ.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he has a security blanket in the middle, obviously, that he's working on hard.
2nd and 10. Lewis straight up the middle to the 15. The 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 now. 3.5 to play. Ume with a stop. There's big number 52, 6'3", 255. He's a senior. McQuaid's a senior. Agbonge's a senior. Slaughter, Sawyer, Daniels, Reeves, a linebacking core, all seniors. And they made big plays tonight. Into the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Felton.
Yeah, there we go. He was finally got him. He was past the line of scrimmage there when he threw it. And that's what you just talked about, Zach. He has to just take the yards. Just run. Just run. He has the yards. Use it.
I think the young man's probably thinking about the clock. In that situation, if he runs, doesn't get a first, the clock continues to run, but you need points.
Well, you're going to see he has a chance to run and get out of bounds. I mean, he has room to run, and if he can get the first down there.
Yeah, cuts across in the middle of the field. Again, he's played great. Just a sophomore.
Battle of the sophomores tonight.
And it's a learning experience for that young man.
He's played pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
I mean,
great is a strong word. He hasn't played great.
The 3 INTs, I mean,
yeah,
great as far as he's fighting for this team. I mean, he's been resilient all night.
He's shown us flashes of greatness. How about that?
There you go, Zach.
Yeah, it's tough to call somebody great when you're throwing 3 picks. But again, this is a young man who's just a sophomore. Came into the game with 4 interceptions. He has 3 tonight. 4th and 10. Whistle, timeout, final one of the game for North Cobb. They are now out of timeouts with 3:13 to go in the 4th. Next week, for the final time on Meet TV and Channel 2 and WSBTV.com, we'll have our Sports Zone Friday Night Game of the Week. The final one of the 2012 season. Not sure where we are going to go. It's all TBA. But we'll take you through the semifinals, and one of the great things of working with this fine crew of talented young men and women is the fact that we get to pick the games. So we will have first choice next week. We'll huddle up as we take a look at the 6A bracket. We could be seeing maybe this North Cobb team again against Lovejoy. That'd be a great game. 5A playoffs looking like this. Tucker, Northside, Warner Robins. The Gainesville have been playing some great football. We saw them earlier in the year. I know we'll give that quarterback another chance to impress Michael Carvel. 11th play of the drive. Does it end here or does it extend? 4th and 10. David. Completed pass inside the 10. Enough for a first down, I think.
First down.
Kyle Nichols with his 16th reception of the year. First tonight.
Great play out of the timeout there. Great job out of receiver getting to the proper depth. He could have easily went not enough yards and got the first down and not got it. But he holds on. Great catch.
Yeah, great catch. So their season stays alive. First and goal from the 9. Daniel in the flat has Lewis. Lewis cuts back, dives, touchdown. 9-yard score, and it's down to a 1-possession game. David to Lewis.
Nice, nice. The bootleg on the left. Once again, the naked bootleg saves North Cobb here. They get it around the corner, get it to your man Lewis, find a way to get it to a playmaker, and guess what? When he's that close, he will not be denied.
Yeah, very important. Extra point to make it a 1-touchdown game. Or at least within 7. Still a 1-possession game. No problem. From Bryson King. And with under 3 minutes to go, it's a 7-point deficit for Mill Creek. Too early to think onside kick, DJ?
Absolutely. North Cobb still has 3 timeouts. So now you put it on your defense and say, hey, get a stop. This is your season right here. Do you want to go home or do you want to play next week? Get a stop. You got 3 timeouts. Get the football back and see what happens. But if you don't have confidence in your defense, maybe it's not too early for their onside kick.
12 plays, 75 yards, 3:24 off the clock. A 9-yard toss from Daniel David to Ja'Cory Lewis.
There was that flash of greatness right there.
Two fumbles, though, tonight from Lewis. 5 total turnovers, but still they're in it. They do kick it away, high end over end. That rolls into the end zone. So we set the stage for you folks. 2:47 to go, 4th quarter. The Warriors with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 20, up 7. Winner moves on to the Final Four in 6A football. But Kelsey Griffin, Andrew Sierra, Ben Otiwu, Justin Otiwu, and the front 7 of Mill Creek trying to get the ball back. They swing Leon Jordan over the right side. Herod bounces it to the left side. Wrapped up after a 4-yard gain. DK. And a timeout call. 2nd and 6. Clock stops. 2:36 to go. So Mill Creek burns their first. There's Javante Herod's numbers tonight. 25 yards, 25 carries rather, 104 yards and a fumble.
The ball's probably not going to be out of the gutter, even Herod or Queen. One of those 2 guys are going to make sure they try to end this football game with a couple first downs. They get a first down, they can run this clock out.
So you keep that option going with Queen, either Reed, hand off to Herod, or Reed taking himself.
Absolutely. You force them to use their timeouts. Do not put it in the air. Force them to use their timeouts right now and try to get it on the ground. You've been successful running the football. You got 4 yards on there, another 4 yards, another 4 yards gets you a first down. So Hopefully they keep with that remedy.
Well, 42 has been the magic number for this team. They've scored in each of their first 2 playoff wins. They have it tonight. Queen in the gun. 7-man front for the Hawks. In motion is Harrod. He'll line up on the right-hand side. Queen maybe gets one. 3rd down, clock stops. 2nd timeout, burn Mill Creek.
And look who comes up with the play.
Kelsey Griffin. Big number 94. Leading sack master for the Hawks. 2nd on the team in tackles. Left side of your screen. Just fights off Dalton Czar, who's a big man as well at 6'2", 235. Then we bring in our Michael Carval on the sidelines. Michael, what's the mood down there on the North Cobb bench? Kind of cautious optimism? They still have the confidence and the swagger we saw moments ago, or are they kind of a little nervous?
Yeah, what a second half by North Cobb. And what I was going to talk about, guys, is, Cobb County does not get a lot of respect when it comes to the playoffs. You saw number 1 Lassiter, Walton, McEachern. They all got wiped out in the first round. So North Cobb is really Cobb County's, best hope and only hope other than Allatoona down in another classification. So we'll see if they can hang on, guys.
3rd and 5. For all practical purposes, the game might be on the line right here with just 1 timeout remaining.
Oh, they got an offsides? Don't say offsides.
Flag thrown, clock stop. It's 3rd and 5. A 5-yard penalty is being signaled from Leon Jordan. That would be a first down. Offsides on Mill Creek. And Coach Shannon Jarvis and the Mill Creek coaching staff cannot believe it on the far sidelines.
I think the offsides happened on the right side over here, right on North Cobb sideline.
And they are letting that official have it. Because it's a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Only 1 timeout for Mill Creek. And they get the first down. Don't even have to run a play. Harrod. Hole up the middle. Look at him move the pile to the 46 to 16-yard gain, a first down. The clock will stop as they move the chains. .222 on the game clock. It's a perfect time to check in our Zaxby's indescribably good play of the game. And when you can pull off things like this, you deserve some recognition. Great shot there from Cameron Albright. The wide receiver throwing it into the corner of the end zone for Xavier Borashati. Borashati tonight, 8 catches, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. And also coming through with our Zaxby's indescribably good play of the game. Clock ticking. 2 minutes to go. Queen tackled. 1-yard gain. Oh, they're saying the fumble. Are they signaling Mill Creek has it? Timeout. Officials timeout. I did not see the ball loose. No, they will signal North Cobb, but they were the Hawks motioning that they had the rock.
That's the last thing North Cobb needs right now, or wants.
So clock will tick away. Mill Creek still with 1 timeout. 2nd down right here. He's definitely down. I don't see the ball loose. Queen will let it tick, 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 tick. 90 seconds in the game. Harrod into Hawks territory to the 47. 7-yard gain, 3rd down and 3. Final timeout called for Mill Creek. Justin Otiru with the stop. Final timeout. Tonight, Harrod 27 carries, 127 yards.
That's very workmanlike right there. When you give the kid 27 carries and he goes for over 120 yards, that's being very productive.
Here it is. It's the season for Mill Creek. They are out of timeouts. A 3rd down and 3 situation. Ball at the 47. Need to get to the 44. So let's say you stop them here. We'll have about 40-so seconds to move the ball down the field to score a touchdown with no timeouts. And they have not shown the ability tonight, DJ, to throw the ball vertical.
Yeah.
No, and deep. I'm talking maybe 30, 40-yard pass plays. They've done a great job over the middle, 15, 16, 18, 20-yard plays.
Right, that'll be tough.
But first things first, got to get the stop. Queen in the gun. Harrod to his left. Boris Shoddy, the number 1 receiver on the bottom. But Harrod will be stopped. So Mill Creek will get the ball back. 1:15 to go, so they'll mark it probably, about 40 seconds to go. Clock was whistled at 1:04. No timeout, so I'm guessing they'll just let it go, maybe take the penalty, which is probably the smart move right there. So to wind down, take a 5-yard penalty. Coach Shane Queen. That's what you want. About 30 seconds to go.
That's 30 seconds with you still got Ja'Cory Lewis back there. Anytime he can get the ball in his hands, it can be deadly. They got better clock management than the Saints had last night, I tell you that.
Lewis tonight, only 1 reception. It was a 9-yard touchdown. So even though he's a very talented athletic runner, all of his yards tonight, for the most part, have come out of the backfield running the ball. That was only his 9th reception of the year. His first touchdown receiving was Lewis.
Really?
So it's something he is not used to. So Queen will punt it away. His dad telling me that if we want a sure-handed individual, and he's a much taller of the 2 punters between him and Alex Medina. So it gives you a couple of extra inches, and it gives you a thumbs up. It also gives you a chance to, the guy with the best hands back there can get it away.
He's telling his dad, look, hey, I got it.
High kick. Brandon fumbles it. Will they get a shot? Turnover. Oh, they're signaling. The official is signaling Mill Creek ball. So even though North Cobb came away with it, would have been the 6th turnover of the game. Harmon's trying to make a play. So I give him, that for trying, not doing the fair catch. We couldn't see on the near sidelines if the ball rolled out of bounds or not. We'll get another look right here. Brandon Harmon has a go off his foot.
Yeah, bounce off his knee. Oh, I think he might have took it from him.
I think Keanu James might have been up with it. But nonetheless, 28 seconds. Ball at the 20 for Daniel David. David over the middle. Interception, and there it is. There's the 6th turnover of the game. Picked off by Cameron Albright. And North Cobb is moving on to the Final Four. Their first semifinal appearance since 1959.
Wow. That's devastating right there. That's definitely shooting yourself in the foot right there. Ball hits him square in the hands, goes right through his hands, and he's worried about running before he catches it, and that's been the story of the night.
4th interception of the game for David. And that will do it. The final play of the game is a kneel down from that man, number 15, Queen. And the Warriors moving on to the Final Four. What a game here tonight at North Cobb. A sold-out crowd earned their money's worth tonight as their Warriors put on a show. Offensively and defensively, they fly the flag with pride. Tough way for Mill Creek to go down as they end their season 9-4. Turnovers the difference tonight, 6 of them. 28 points the result as the fans fly on the field to celebrate the Warriors win. (42-35) our final. Michael, DJ, and I wrap it up. We'll hear from our player of the game on our Sports Zone Friday night game of the week. We're back right after this to North Cobb.
Hey, look at this. I'm totally taking this back. This is hideous. I put absolutely no thought into it. It's so obvious.
Oh, you must think I'm still fat. I do.
I'm gonna smash this little guy with a bat.
I'll help you.
Give a better gift this year. Give someone a chance to win up to $3 million with the Jingle Bucks Instant Games, new from the Georgia Lottery.
When I first discovered Zaxby's Big Zax Snack Meal, I couldn't believe all the delicious food you get for such a great price.
Dad, Clay Matthews.
What up, player?
It used to be my little secret.
Hey, Clay.
Hey, guys.
Thanks, Clay.
But you know, once something catches on.
The Big Zax Snack Meal. 3 of our delicious chicken fingers, seasoned crinkle fries, Texas toast, and Zax sauce. Served with a 22-ounce drink, all for just $5.49. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Celebration on the North Cobb sidelines. Fans, parents, cheerleaders, players, the band as well. Celebrating a hard-fought 42-35 victory. And check out the guys dancing with the band, man. It is the place to be. We know Mr. Tyler Queen wants to get over there and join his teammates as we bring him in now in our Foy and Associates Strong Arm Player of the Game. Tyler, congratulations, man. Talk about a tale of 2 halves. What was the difference between the first quarter, second quarter, where you score 7, and how you blow things open with 35 in the final 2 quarters?
Well, their defense, they did a great job putting pressure on us all night, and our offensive line, they did a great job picking it up. We've been practicing hard on our blitz pickups because they do a great job of that. Their coaches, they coach their defense well, and they got a big defensive tackle that's going to Auburn. I mean, he can play some football, and our offensive line did a great job holding them, and the linebackers and our receivers made plays. I mean, it was just a total team effort. Defense, I think they had 3 or 4 turnovers.
6. They forced 6 tonight.
I wasn't. They played outstanding. Coach McGee, they do a great job every week, and I'm just proud of the whole team tonight.
You must have figured once you reached 42 points on the scoreboard, it was over, right? Every game this playoff run has been with 42 on the board. Did you ever feel it was done? We heard you on the sidelines saying, hey, 2 touchdown lead is not enough. You knew this one would be close, didn't you?
Yes, sir. We came in knowing it was going to be a dogfight. I mean, that we've studied them. They've studied us on endless hours of film, and their running back, I think he rushed for like over 2,000 yards this season, 30 touchdowns. I mean, we knew they have a lot of explosive players, and that quarterback does a great job over there too. So we knew we had to put some more points on the board to widen the gap, so to say, and just get the W for our school.
Tyler, tell me, we can see you're a very emotional guy down there. We can tell you like to get into it. Tell us what it's like when you get down near the goal line. And I saw you pat your chest telling, hey, I want the football. Tell us, what's your mind frame once you get down near that goal line?
I like to have the ball in my hands. I know our team, we do a great job no matter what, ball security. I mean, we had a few miscues tonight, but, I mean, our defense, they held them when we made mistakes, and we put points on the board when we messed up on defense. So the mindset going into the goal line, just stay low, hold on to the football, and put it in the zone.
Tyler Queen, 6 total touchdowns, 2 in the air, 4 on the ground. Congratulations on an outstanding performance, and enjoy your school's first trip to the Final Four since 1959.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, Tyler Queen, our Foy and Associates Strong Arm Player of the Game, the Warriors quarterback. So impressive tonight. Did have the 2 picks, but when you can account for 6 total touchdowns, man, you're going to be the big man on campus tonight. And what a cool scene here at North Cobb. You know, the band works equally as hard through all the long summer months and the heat here in Cobb County. And to see the players react with them and celebrate, you know, this is part of the journey, part of the process, but, you know, they feel as much part of it as anybody. And what a performance tonight from the band, getting the crowd hyped up. This was an unbelievable scene here at North Cobb High School. And then to see Queen and his guys respond in the fashion they did to get this team to the Final Four.
And you can tell there's a reason why this team is in the 3rd round, why this team is going forward into the Final Four, because they continue to fight. We talked about how they did not play well in their first half and came out, and it's a tale of 2 halves, and they did that. And like you said, the band, the crowd, they were into it all night. This environment was rocking, and looking forward to the game next week.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. 35-14. That's the second half score in favor of North Cobb. Final thoughts now from Michael Carvel on the sidelines. Mike?
Yeah, not quite sure what to make out of this game. A lot of mistakes by both teams, but a lot of exciting plays. The Cinderella slip comes off for Mill Creek, and another Cinderella team, North Cobb, goes on. Guys?
Moving on to the Final Four in 6A football. Michael, thank you. What a second half for both teams. Definitely had an exciting moments down the stretch, and we're down to the Final Four in 6A football. North Cobb, one of the teams. Could we see them? We'll find out as we'll take a look at the brackets. We have the first pick, and we'll see you next week, 7:30 on MeTV. For the entire crew, Michael Carvel, TJ Shockley, the guys and gals on the sidelines, in the truck, Michael and the crew up here in the booth, thank you so much for everything. Final score for the final time, North Cobb 42, Mill Creek 35. So long from the happiest place in Georgia.
When a big story breaks,
There is a lot going on right now.
Georgians count on Channel 2 Action News. Every day, Channel 2 Action News. Coverage you can count on.